morning, good afternoon, good evening. Aloha, everybody. Welcome to the bullpen, the house of dreams, where you don't know what's going to happen and who's going to show up. Hopefully, interesting people are going to pop in and say, hey. You definitely don't know who's gonna. You definitely don't know who's gonna come into the bullpen and say, "Hey." So that's always gonna be a mystery. That's what makes our show unique. Hey, Ted, what's happening, buddy? Oh, how you doing, Rich? What's your weather like up north?
Let me check. It was around the mid 60s today, 58 degrees. 58.
Oh,
It's kind of chilly for this time of year. It should be warmer. Let's see. Next Friday is going to be 79. Wow.
yeah, we got it up to 70, but it was sunny out, and then it went into the clouds real fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looked like it's gonna try to rain.
What's up, dudes? What's up, Lost Snowman?
Yeah, Lost just popped in. Monkey Hawaiian.
And Horsey Battalion.
Who's that? Is that
No idea.
everybody has different name changing all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I think if they go to a different channel, they have a different name.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go to another channel, then they have another different name. Sometimes they get confused on who they are sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Well, your video's nice and clear.
Well,
Really sharp. Yeah. Good camera, huh?
Huh. Maybe nobody's using the internet right now, so there's
Yeah.
no interruptions.
You know that vlogger in the Philippines, Finn Snow? Did you ever hear of him? He's from Iceland. He's got a Filipina girlfriend. He's
Huh.
building a house in Darwin, which I think is in Negros, the lower end of it. And
All right.
he's building a big house up in the mountains. And he got that same satellite thing that you got. The what is it called? It
Oh,
that Elon Musk thing. Yeah.
yeah, something star.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and I guess he doesn't have a generator where he is right now, where he's building, but he tried it at his house, I guess. And I don't really watch him that often, but it's interesting. He's building such a big house. He must do well
Well,
on you.
there's two kinds of the satellite. The kind you can put on like a mobile home.
Right. There's Philly. What's up, Philly? Starlink. Yeah.
Yeah, Starlink.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
But
Brian.
Philly's a big YouTuber, man.
There you go, Brian.
He did well. He does very well.
Yeah, the
Got a
other day we
good
had
channel.
had my big show, and Brian said that some people putting them on timeout and stuff.
Really?
I always thought he had
A
a
wrench?
wrench.
Yeah, give him one so
And
he doesn't get blocked.
I
Yeah.
just gave him a wrench just now to keep
Mm-hmm.
him
Yep.
from people messing with him. Because he messaged me on my Facebook and told me that people was giving him crap. So there's a wrench for you.
What the hell are you guys talking about, man?
So,
Look at these guys in the chat. They're unbelievable.
a lot of clowns out there.
Yeah. I was over at Bob Cooper's show the other day. I forget what he was doing. And he says, somebody said to me, asked me if I was a Jew. They said they were calling me a Jew, and then I said no, I'm Gentile Christian, and then they said, oh, you're more boring than Big Kevin. I said I agree with you. I agree with you, man. I won't disagree with you.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Well,
Yeah.
that's why we have so many people come on, because
Yeah.
it's not easy doing a one-man show. So it's always nice to have multiple guests where we can have each other's backs.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who is who is that clown? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't see his show. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Small E speech 6.5. What is that? Small E.
oh, don't call me a clown.
Rike James Canadian Bond says Rike and Fazio both are one nut like Frank now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess I guess the yellow man had a surgery. I hope everything is going good with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He had
Oh man.
what kind of surgery did he have? His stomach went down into his nuts, I guess.
Oh, maybe a hernia. My dad had
Yeah,
lots
he
of
had a
hernias.
hernia.
Thank God I don't have any problem with that. But my dad had a lot of hernias. He was a skinny guy too. Of course, when he got older, he put on weight. But when he was young, he was lifting a baby carriage. You know, remember the old-fashioned baby carriages?
Oh, the big ones.
Yeah,
We used to take those tires and make go-karts from them.
it was an English baby carriage, and
Yeah.
it was I wasn't even born yet. My sister, they lived on a second floor of a house, a 2-family house, and my dad was carrying it upstairs, and it popped out. His intestine popped out, or something. I guess that's what it is. Your intestine pops out through the wall or something. Yeah. Didn't Don.C have something like that done recently? I think he did.
Yeah. I think Ricky Drama too.
Pretty common, I guess.
Yeah, Ricky Drama had that problem too, I think. No, it's nothing to laugh about.
No surgery.
I'm not laughing. I'm just smirking, something like that. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's nothing to laugh about.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't lift and you can't do anything. I guess Ricky Drama is going to go check out. When are you coming back? I want to be back this time next year.
Mm-hmm.
They're asking, when am I coming back to the Philippines?
Are you going up to the famous area up in Pampanga there? Angeles City?
Oh, I've been there back in the early. I was there once in 1999.
Uh-huh.
But I know I was never there at night. I was only there during the daytime.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I've never been there. Seems to be some guys find solace. I think that's the right word. I'm not sure. I'm not a master of the English language.
I was there with my two. Well, I was there with two different women, but it was okay. It was very it was very entertaining. But again, I was there during the daytime.
Were there girls out and about walking around? And
very few, but there was a lot of peddlers out selling like a whole bunch of different trinkets and calendars and stuff.
Oh, Barry just said, Meet Barry J just said, you idiots have not seen the last of me.
Hey, Barry, come on up, man. If
Oh,
it's the
shit.
real Barry J.
What's up, BK?
Is it the real Barry J? Because I thought he got his phone taken away.
Don't know. Oh, did he? I wondered how he was vlogging from the, what do they call it, the detention center? Is it really a jail or is it more of a holding cell? You know?
The way the way Barry was saying that he could leave and go back into his cell, and they had free walk around.
Oh, okay. He
But
wasn't locked in the cell. He could go in and out.
that's what he was saying. He just couldn't leave the building.
Wow, Ridgepole says he lives with 2 Filipino. Man, you must be a young guy with a lot of libido.
Hey, Jerry, come on up, Jerry. I went on your show.
Frank lives with 10 Filipinos.
Come on up, Frank. I go up on you guys' shows. Not Frank. He would never let me up, but
wow, man, you're rolling strong there, Mr. Ridgepole. 67 years old. Wow.
How old is he?
He said he's 67 and he lives with 2 Filipinos. Man.
Huh. Yeah, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Come on up, Frank. Let's hear let's hear the truth on what's going on in you guys' Philippine drama.
Noah's saying, great day to live in Minnesota, ladies and gentlemen. As of 2 p.m. Central Time, marijuana is now legal. I already sold 6 ounces in an hour. Yabba dabba effing do.
Sold.
Yeah.
What? Like I don't like. Hey, like, come here, Mister. You open up your coat. Timmy BK said, "How are you selling your marijuana? Like, hey, Mister, come here."
That's strong shit today, man. When I was a kid, man, freaking it was
John Balooch in the house.
You
Hey,
could
John.
smoke it all day. There he is.
Hello.
In sunny California.
Oh, he just planted a brand new tree in his front yard.
Wow. Nice.
Is that your front yard or is that your backyard?
I still have to plant it.
Oh.
That's the backyard.
My mom used to work as a
Nice
accountant for a country club, golf club, and you should see the machines they had for moving trees around and stuff. You know, they're like this claw that goes down, pull the tree up. They could move it over here, dig it up, put it in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're cool people, man.
Nice looking day out, John.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They just filled up his swimming pool.
How do you fill that? Do you use just a regular hose, or do you get like the fire department to open up one of the hydrants? That's got to take a lot of water.
That's a good question. Maybe a garden hose overnight.
Wow, it'd take a long time, I guess. God knows.
But I guess they live. I guess they live out where water is. Captain Billy Jack, come on up, brother.
Hello, Captain Billy Jack.
Captain Billy Jack always has something inspirational to say. Let me put the link out. There you are, brother.
You can hear the birds and stuff there, man, chirping.
Better than a rooster.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My
Yeah,
wife.
those roosters crowing out, just man.
My wife traded some pickled papayas for her friend who has a bunch of chickens. And man, those real eggs are amazing. The yolks are so thick on them. I made some scrambled eggs the other day, man. Wow. Shit we get at the stores must not, I don't know what it is, but maybe they're, I don't know, it's what the chickens are eating or something.
Got Lost Nomad popping up. All right, Lost.
What's going on, boyos?
Hey,
The
Lost,
only,
are you in Texas or are you in
Yeah, no, I'm in Texas at the moment. I won't be going back to Columbia if that's what you're about to ask until July.
Mhm.
hanging out with Nico?
If he's there, I don't know if he'll be there then.
Yeah, because
So-
I think Nico was talking about he was going back to Florida soon.
Yeah, he'll be going back soon, and then whatever he wants to do after that is up to Nico.
Nico's in Colombia again.
Yeah, he's down in Columbia right now. Yeah,
Man,
he's
he
been down
loves that
there.
place.
Been down there over a month now.
He loves
What
that
what
place,
is
man.
your opinion on Mr. Berry? Or do you have one? Or do you care?
Yeah, I mean, overall, I don't care. I mean, it's obviously, you do the crime, you do the time. I mean,
Yeah,
what I find, since you want to bring it up to me, what I find pretty amazing is the fact that everybody wants to,
be his friend now.
yeah, like
I think that's
be
odd.
be Captain Save a Scumbag, which is pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean, everybody in the community knows Barry. It will not change. He's not going to do anything different. He has a perfect track record of, um, his actions speak, you know, louder than what his words do. I mean, he's done nothing to better himself. I mean, I've always said his life will be better in the Philippines than it will be in America. But hey, you don't want to pay your visa fees. You want to do a bunch of dumb shit all the time. Well, hey, that's your fault. Anybody giving him money, I think, is an absolute fool.
They can't be that expensive visa fees, like if you're living there, can they?
No, I mean, I've heard guys talk about it. Basically boils down to like what, 30, 40, maybe $50 a month if you were to do it. Because
Oh,
you can do
geez.
you can do like 3 6 months
I
potentially. I mean,
think it's
I
like
don't know the
40,
exact price.
44 bucks a month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure someone probably in the chat can say exactly what it is, but yes, it's not expensive, and it's like something you would want to pay when you're on limited funds anyway, to make sure you can stay in a place where you have a better you know a better
Yeah.
living situation. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well,
you got-
if I knew the outcome, I sure would have paid.
yeah.
I mean, it's not worth the mental anguish and overall embarrassment.
Wow.
Yeah, BK said it's 5K. I'm assuming he means pesos every 3 months. So what is 5K? That's right around $100, right? So that would be
Well,
33.
5K is yeah, $100.
Yeah, so 33, $40, something like that.
Okay.
And I mean, I know Bama isn't
Well,
rich, but
5K
he was
every
getting
3 months. So every 90 days, 5,000 pesos.
Oh, it's a sequoia tree that John has. He's going to plant it in the front yard.
Yeah. We'll never see the full growth of that.
I used to know a Filipino girl that lived up in the Bay Area, and she went up to where those big ones are up there, was taking video and stuff. Pretty cool. Frankie is back to yelling and blocking his viewers that won't donate.
Really? I
Monkey.
thought Frank was gonna change his ways after Bama being in the jail. I thought he was gonna change. He said.
Yeah.
Huh.
So what's up with you, road down in Texas? Are you building a lot of stuff?
Yeah, man, I've been really busy lately, kind of expanding the business. So it's been
Mhm.
really taking up a lot of my time. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't very busy for a couple of years. Of course, I'm semi-retired, but and was only doing limited work for musicians. But seems that they're all coming back now, all out playing, gigging, and stuff. And yeah. But
oh
I
yes, so you've been busy repairing all
yeah,
the tuners and speakers, all that kind of stuff.
yeah, I got like this German designed amp that was made in China, man. There's no documentation on it, and it's for a good buddy of mine, and he's got hundreds of amps, but he goes out and buys broken shit like at pawn shops and stuff, and stuff that probably somebody else had checked out and said, throw it in the garbage. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, that amp, Rich, um, did he buy it because it was cheap, half German, half Chinese?
Yeah, he bought it because it was cheap and because it's supposedly a copy of a PV amp that they made for Edward Van Halen.
There
And,
you go.
so yeah, everybody wants to get the Van Halen sound at a cheap price. And
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's like buying a Korean car and thinking it's better than a Mercedes, right? A Kia. Yeah. I flunked the Frogs Bachelor course. Just got my Carver Integrated CM 190 recap. Oh, okay, cool.
Kevin, you good? I'm excellent.
Malate, couldn't you do that yourself, or you don't have any kind of electronic skills, or no? It's
Well, when it
electrolytic.
comes to electronics, it's always better to have somebody else mess with
Yeah,
it.
it can be dangerous. Yeah, most guys that do this kind of work that I do, they don't have any degree in electronics or anything, and they're tinkerers, and they watch other guys online and stuff, and but yeah, I got into it by accident being a musician, and I was working for my dad in his camera store repairing SLRs and things years ago, and this guy came in that was a bass player, and he had a couple old Fender amps, and I fixed them for him, and I couldn't believe how good they sounded. It was unbelievable. So I said, man, I had all this rack gear back then. Even it was all digital and stuff, and I said, man, it's way better sounding than that, you know. But so I started after I fixed his gear. He worked part time for this dealer that sold like vintage guitars and all that stuff, and they started sending me all this work, and I got a Nikon D8. Nice, John. Very nice.
Yeah, I seen that Nikon when John pulled it out when he was at my house.
Yeah.
That's a big ass camera too.
I had a Nikon when I was single. No more. Yeah. Got a Canon now.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I wish Barry all the luck.
Yeah.
And if he does have the grace of God to get out, I just wish that he see the light of day and could change his ways and just be quiet.
That'll never happen.
And enjoy his life on where he's at, and that would never happen.
No. How many times has how long has he been in the Philippines? 7-ish years.
Yeah.
Well, going on 8 or 9 now.
Whatever the time frame is, has he changed one single time? The answer is no. Would he change before he ever got to the Philippines? The answer is no. Like anybody thinking this man's going to change his ways is an absolute bozo.
Right.
This is a wake up call. I mean, this is like a chokehold wake up call saying, "Hey."
We should wager on it if he's going to change, you know?
Just lose money. No need
Yeah.
to do that.
Look at that green grass, man. It looks
Hey
good.
Jerry,
No, I need to go work on my yard.
Man, where Bob Cooper lives, I said, man, you need some rain there, and it's all brown and everything. He goes, no, it's rained too much. I said, where's your grass? Greg Ray. No, I'm sorry, BK. I never heard of him. I used to love Stevie Ray Vaughan from Texas. I think he's from Austin. Right? Do you know him, Loss?
I mean, I've heard of music, but I mean, obviously, he probably
You're
passed away when I was pretty
2
young
years,
or whatever.
2 years old, 1990. Yeah,
What year did he pass away?
1990.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was in high school then.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was a little younger than that.
good guitar player.
Yeah, Buddy Guy's still around. He's a black blues guitarist from Chicago, man. He's like 90 and still gigging all the time.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? I used to see B.B. King all the time. I used to go to those blues festivals.
I actually got to see him one time too.
Yeah, he was sat down when he got
Can
old.
you imagine that? That'd be pretty cool
he
if
sat
you could
down
do
the whole
that.
time. You know, he
Yeah.
was definitely into his.
Oh yeah.
Because like I don't even honestly I don't even know if he's still alive or whatever.
No,
but
he passed. He
that he-
passed. Yeah.
I actually got to see him, and it was it was a good show though for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw. I don't know if John Baker's still here, but I saw
Yeah, he's still watching.
an all Indian band. They are Native American band called Indigenous, and they were great. They had a girl drummer, the sister. Everyone was family that was in the band, man. And let me tell you, so I was with my buddy, and it was like at a pavilion. After they played their set, somebody else was coming on. I think it was like Kenny Wayne Shepherd. My buddy George and I, we ran and hopped the fence, and there they were just
left.
they were sitting on the ground, Kevin. You know what I mean? And we got to talk to them and everything. They were very cool people. Yeah. I thought that was pretty sexy, a girl playing drums, man. And I'm really rocking, man, you know?
Wait, was she wearing a tank top?
She was wearing a tank top, and she was like the kind of skin color we like, that morena skin and long black hair. Beautiful. Yeah. Yep. And the brother was the lead guitarist. Nato Manji was his name. Maybe John knows of him. I don't know. I think they might have been from
I'll be back in next. Oh, okay.
Dakotas. Really, John, you look good for your age, man. Congratulations, man. He's living a life.
Yeah, him and I are pretty close to the same age. But I think Roberto is only 2 years younger than me.
Yeah. How's he doing? Good?
He was on the show, but he was on my show just a couple of days ago.
I don't know what happened. I got disconnected. My Wi-Fi cut out for some reason, but yeah, I missed that. I think I played back part of it where Barry came on or whatever and was yakking.
Come on up, Barry.
DON.C says Barry will never get back to Philippines. That chapter in his poor life is over.
DON.C's in the house. Welcome,
yeah.
welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, we got 56 people in the house. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging up here in the bullpen. Smash that like button. Smash that super chat button. Smash all those buttons you want.
Yeah.
Oh. Ricky Drummer, come on up, man.
Where the ups? I got to turn on the live chat. Ricky's here.
Oh, I'm sure he watches my show. I mean, I'm not fasting him.
DON.C goes, it's always a party when DON.C is here.
Yeah, Don.C is always a good
Yeah, yeah.
information person. He's always well informed. Frank, come on up, brother.
Who was that? Who was that Irish guy that was on your show, Kevin? He came on. He's a big Barry fan.
Um, I think his name is Mick. It's a different Mick.
It's not the one I forget whose show. Biggie was having a show like 6 months ago,
Yeah,
and Mick was there, and I don't
yeah,
know if
that's Mick Fisher.
no, this was not Mick Fisher. This was a guy from
Oh.
Ireland, and he was saying that the Holocaust didn't happen or something like that, you know. And
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same dude.
Well, it's that one's going to be kind of hard not to prove.
Yeah.
BK, how you doing?
Where's your buddy?
Somebody put hi to on my block list, and I was looking at it just around like an hour ago, and I said, "Damn, who blocked you?" So I unblocked them. But,
yeah. Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
you know,
who
I did
blocked
that
them.
totally escaped me today. Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I should be having a margarita.
Hey, matter of fact, tomorrow is on the Kentucky Derby.
Oh wow.
I think I got tequila downstairs. Maybe go do me a couple shots.
Hey,
There you
Lost.
go, brother.
Does your wife like alcohol?
Yeah, I mean, we drink. I mean, we're not, like regular drinkers, but yeah, she drinks.
Yeah, my wife used to drink with me, man, years ago, but she stopped drinking. No more drinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we we go on spells. If we
Yeah.
start going to like maybe some parties and stuff, we'll kind of pick it up. But I mean, typically we're not drinking
Yeah.
that often.
You don't wake up with puke on yourself.
Oh
and-
God, no.
Nah, I've never even really
You-
done that. But I mean, I've had a couple of those nights where I woke up puking. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Those were my younger days, though.
Yeah, I was lucky. I never
Yeah.
puked from alcohol. And when I was a kid, I was living down in Orlando. I drank half a bottle of 151 Bacardi rum. And
Well, I've done that before. I
Man, I
used to light it on fire.
I was drunk. I was drunk, Kevin, for a friggin' week. For a week, man.
Yeah.
I've actually only puked 6 times from drinking.
Huh.
You know,
I
you
know.
counted it.
Yeah, I know the exact amount of times because I always had a bunch of my friends that they would puke. They're like, "How come you never puke?" And then finally, one of the times when I puked, they're like, "There's the first time." So we kept up with it 6 times in my whole life.
Wow.
I mean, I've had some
I-
massive
I-
hangovers that I wanted to puke. That's for sure.
Hmm.
I had a buddy of mine. He had a brand new step side pickup truck, and he rolled down the window. And actually, he rolled up the window and he puked, and it ricocheted off his window, and because he thought he rolled the window down, but he
Yeah.
rolled up the window, and he puked. Man,
Yeah.
that
yeah.
is pretty bad.
Come on, Big Kev. That was you that did that. Don't lie.
No.
Is that Jerry? You're really low.
Mm-hmm. Very low
What's up,
volume.
Jerry?
Where is Jerry? I don't see him.
He's right here. He's the fourth person.
Oh, is he the guy in the Mexican hat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's James Cardanian Bond. It's not Jerry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just call me Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. So I am blocking mood today. Okay, motherfuckers, make my day. Good. Kevin was
Come
saying,
on up, Don.C.
Don.C. Kevin was saying that Mr. Fazio he believes had a surgery for what is it, hernia, right, Kev?
Yeah, he got his stomach went down to his nuts.
Youch! Wow, man. Yeah, I know. Don.
Did you have that lost, Nomad?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Didn't you have a hernia before?
No, I've never had a hernia.
Oh,
Lost is a young guy, man. He very fit.
No,
hey,
the surgery I
hey.
had 2 years ago, that was had to do with my esophagus. If that's
Yeah,
what
I
you're thinking.
remember you
Oh,
telling me
okay.
that. Yeah.
Hey, anybody, because you like a lot of people that lift things can get a hernia.
Yeah, but I ain't picking up fat bitches, Kevin.
Yeah, that's what you
Oh
don't
boy,
want to do.
that almost made me laugh. I was drinking and
I
that
saw
almost
you
made me
almost. I saw you
laugh.
almost spit it out there.
Oh yeah,
Woo.
Mexican Jew had a triple hernia. I remember that. You guys remember that video?
What are we
Triple
talking about?
hernia.
He had a hernia operation.
Yeah, he had a triple hernia. I remember he was in his bed.
Triple hernia.
Yeah, the nurse came up to him and asked him some information to fill out his, I don't know, form or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the time he gave out his social security number, date of birth. I couldn't believe it.
My brother had a hernia one time. I don't know.
Triple
Apparently,
hernia, man.
I don't know.
At the age of,
I don't even know what the hell a triple hernia is.
I don't either. I've never had one.
I know you can get like the bulges in a couple spots, like one in your intestine and one near your nuts. So maybe there's a third spot you can get it.
Yeah, that's for people that are extremely out of shape, I guess.
No, I mean you can do some dumb shit. My brother just happened to pick up a package. That's how he got his. It wasn't even nothing like
Yeah.
super major, and he gave himself a hernia.
Yeah. Is your brother like you, like fit and everything, and football player?
He was when he was younger. My brother's actually weighs more than me now, and I got about 3 or 4 inches of the height on him.
Mm-hmm.
But no, my brother was actually he was quite the athlete. Young, he went to college. He got scholarship and that kind of shit. So
This guy's high too, saying even an ugly guy can pick up a thin Filipino woman. Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I got one because I'm ugly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my theory is if you can't pick them up, don't take them home. So
how many times did you take him home though, Kevin?
never.
How many times did you go out there wailing?
Stop
Pounding them.
lying, Kevin. Stop lying.
No.
We know Jerry's picked up some porkers back in the day.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Jerry who? Jerry
Yes.
who?
You, whatever your Mexican name is now.
James Cardanian.
Lost this guy I knew.
No porkers for Cardanian Bond. Sorry.
What is your name? What are you trying to what is your pseudo now?
I'm James Cardanian Bond.
James
Not the
Cardanian Bond.
Cardanian.
Yeah.
Oh, car like
Well, if you're supposed to be like a little Mexican dude, it should be James Cardanian Bond. Should be Bondo or something like
and
that.
one of those little squiggly.
You're not
things.
even properly doing
What are
cultural
those
appropriation.
little squiggly things?
But I'm Mexican, but I was given this name by a few trolls, so that's why I am.
No,
James Cardanian.
they called you James Cardanian Bond.
Yes.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
What can I tell you?
You ought to rename yourself, stupid.
Yeah, change it for him. Just put stupid up there for him.
Yeah. So where's Jerry? Is he on vacation? Kevin was saying you were in some other country. Was it Vietnam or Thailand or something like that?
Thailand.
Helen? Yeah.
He loved it there too, I think.
Really? Is that
Have you been to Thailand, Richard?
not me? No, I've never been there. No, I've never been to.
You were in Thailand, Mexican guy.
I've been to Thailand before. Yes.
Okay. I mean, you were just there. That's what he was saying? You just visited?
Well, no, the ferry was just there, but I've been to Thailand.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, the ferry? Oh, man.
His alter ego, I guess, was.
Hey, by the way, Jerry, who gave you that name? Was it John Doe that gave you the name? The ferry or something?
John Doe gave.
I think Roberto did.
Yeah.
I think either Roberto or John Doe gave the ferry that name. Yeah. It's Mr. Ferry to certain people. It's the ferry to others. It just depends who it is.
Yeah.
It's damn, Big Kev. What's up with that? You're not in the Philippines, you're in
that was
America.
weak.
I was trying to act like Barry.
Let me go see.
So
if I can-
where did your alter ego visit in Thailand there?
I was actually looking for the ferry.
No, not you. Your alter ego.
James Cardanian Bond was looking for the ferry. I was on his trail. He was on the run. I just couldn't quite catch up to it.
Did the fairy's wife go with him too to Thailand?
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
Did you like it? Yes or no? Dang, man.
Are you thinking about going to Thailand, Big Kim?
Yeah. Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia.
Kevin's a whore. Let's face it. Right,
I haven't been to Vietnam. It's one of the
I would suggest
Southeast
that
locations I haven't been to.
Vietnam, yeah, Vietnam. I haven't been there too, but I would suggest, Big Cab, when you first go to Southeast Asia, since last time you got laid, you told me it was 2015. I would strongly suggest you go to spend a month in Pattaya.
2015.
Yeah, that's what he told me. Now this is straight up from Kevin. We know he hasn't got laid in 2015. Be honest. Don't.
Why are you telling everybody from, man?
Why lie? But that's okay. You got some pent up issues and stuff like that.
Well, why are you dogging Big? Why you dogging the bull for, man?
Nobody's dogging you. I mean, what? Don't you want people to tell the truth? Tell the truth.
That's definitely some bullshit.
That's not very nice to say,
Well, no, I mean it's honesty. I mean, what's not? I didn't say anything bad about you.
Well, I know, but that's kind of like private stuff between you, like some bros, and you don't go around telling.
No, so you told him behind the scenes, and now he wants to be super douche and bring it out to everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like we didn't know, Kevin. I mean, you've been.
Yeah,
It's not like it was a secret.
Smash that super chat button, man. Especially you, Jerry. Man, why are you doing me like that for?
Kevin had the chance. Remember a few months ago when Nico was down there? Nico invited him to come down, but Kevin didn't want to go. So,
Oh yeah, I mean, I got other priorities.
Yep.
Hey, DON.C. DON.C's in the house.
Well,
Hello,
Kevin,
Don.
what did you used to say? You used to say you used to get laid more by accident than most guys ever did on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, I got fond memories. I just closed my eyes and I got happy thoughts.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin, on those times it was an accident, did the next day you happen to miss $40 out of your wallet at the same time?
No.
Oh,
she was
$40 down and a hernia.
That's right. Kevin couldn't quite make that connection. He goes, couldn't make that connection that, every time I got lucky and didn't even know about it, the next morning I would miss $40 on my wallet at the same time. Couldn't put those two together.
I think we should get laid.
I still got a kidney and a liver.
No, Kevin was a bouncer back in the day. I did it for a little while. When you're a bouncer, you just they're girls pretty much
women
flock
themselves.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
I was a bouncer too, going way back, way back.
Well, Bammer and Fazio and all these other guys had.
Yeah, but Kevin was a bouncer at a gay club.
There's no way Bama was a bouncer.
Yeah,
I mean,
Fazio too.
Unless it was one of these bars that have like a joke bouncer. Sometimes they'll have a dwarf or
a
little joke,
little redneck bar. Probably he knew somebody who ran it or whatever. Gave the man a joke.
Well, maybe because he owed a bar tab and they told him to work the door, trying to work it off or something. We had
I had seen some smaller bouncers, throughout the
years. We had some small guys. We had, I think, about 20 bouncers. I worked at this big club that had over 1,000 people could get in this place. It was in the Washington D.C. area, and it was pretty famous. I mean, we used to have like Eddie Money and God, Peter Frampton. I mean, we'd have like big shows that would come in. They were open even Christmas night. They were the only place that had a live band. Place called Louis Rock City. I mean, this was back when I was 19. I'll tell you how long ago it was. The venue was part of a big mall, or part of a strip mall, and in the strip mall was a movie theater. And I remember going to watch Jaws had come out, and so we all went to see Jaws. I think that was in 1977 or 78. So that was quite a while ago. My bouncing days are been a few years.
You probably had a
you're
good
ancient.
time.
Oh shit, ancient is definitely ancient shit.
It's probably like my age, around 63 or so, right?
Right,
Yeah.
I'm 63. I'll be 64 coming up. I tell you what, I saw Elvis live.
Wow.
So there you go. I saw Fat Elvis, and even Fat Elvis. I saw him the last year of his life.
He can sing.
It was funny. I remember it even today because he didn't die. He died a couple months after I seen him, and for the first. And I had terrible seats because I was a young kid at the time. I went to go see him, and you couldn't hear the first 3 or 4 songs because the women were still screaming so loud. You only kind of knew what song it was, but you couldn't hear them.
Yeah.
And even Fat Elvis, was still tearing them up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Super talent, man. One of a kind. Yep. He was, I guess, Native American on his mom's side too. Yep.
I don't know.
Cherokee.
Yeah. I think I remember something about that.
I thought his mom was part German.
Who?
Yeah. I don't know.
Elvis's mom.
Grace.
No.
Yeah.
His father was Scottish, of Scottish origin, and his mother was his grandmother on his mother's side was Cherokee. And I don't know if that makes him Cherokee or not.
Oh, Elizabeth Warren would consider that to be that he was a Cherokee chief.
Oh, geez, she's crazy, man.
I'll tell you what's funny is, which is definitely, just shows you how the world changed. If you've anybody I don't know who has been to Graceland, and you see where arguably at one time Elvis would have been the most popular entertainer in the world, and so when you go to Graceland. And you see the place used to be a doctor's home that he had bought. The fence around it, compared to today's stars, there's a stone fence around it, and it's only 4 feet high, and there's no barbed wire. Everything, you literally could just jump over it like it was nothing. And back then people respected his privacy, and they would stand at the gate. But literally, if you walk 5 feet on either side of the gate, you could hop over the fence as easy as anything you've ever hopped over. So, just a whole different sign of the times.
I heard that, who is it? Bruce Springsteen, the guy from Jersey there, the boss, like in the 70s, I think 1975, he jumped over the wall in Graceland, went up to the door,
nothing to it.
And,
that's right. I remember that.
And he said that he was looking for Elvis, that he was on the cover of Time and Newsweek.
I remember that, yeah.
And he was on tour. Elvis was out on tour. He probably would have met the guy, I'm sure. Yeah,
there was no security detail. There was no, there's no security cameras back then. It was just, people did the, respect the boundaries. And occasionally, I'm sure some, women jumped over the fence or something like that. Like I said, it's nothing to jump over it. As soon as you see it, you say, there's no star of any caliber. Certainly Frank's caliber could ever live there. It's just too easy to, it would not keep all of his fans away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's crazy now. People would
DON.C, are you sure you're only 64? Because I'm older than you, but I never got into Elvis. That's kind of weird. I got into rock and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I'm 70s music, Elton John and all that. I listened to that kind of stuff.
My mother loved Elvis, man.
Elvis was before that.
All the girls I grew up with would on Sundays or Saturdays, we'd be playing in the streets, and they'd say, "See ya, Elvis movie's on." And we actually hated him when we were young. It was only till, later in my life, and I actually heard his music and everything, that I had respect for the guy. But yeah,
I remember my mom and her friends, and this probably wasn't too many years before I saw Elvis. So a couple years before, or right around that time, I remember my mom and her friends went to go see Tom Jones, and that was like the biggest thing in my house. I remember that they all brought an extra pair of panties to throw, and that was a big deal, for 2 months.
Yeah.
And my mother was not a small woman, so she's throwing a pair of panties up there. It looks like, Kevin's panties. I mean, it's
Like a,
Great
like a
panties.
diaper, like a big diaper.
it was yeah.
It's like someone closed the curtains to the show, huh?
Exactly right. You're throwing those up there. It looked like a parachute landed up on the stage, I'm sure.
Now you're talking.
Yep.
What are those cougar panties?
Oh yeah, those granny panties.
Yeah.
I don't think they had thongs back then.
The
It
ones,
just
the ones that
you
come
know.
up to the belly button. I think the South American girls invented those thongs or something. They were models. Yeah. Something
Thongs,
like
really?
that.
I'm old. I'm old enough to remember prior. Two things. Before thongs and before shaved. We used to have the big bushes and the big granny panties, and all of that is gone. Woo.
When we were kids, we didn't care if it was shaved or not, man.
Oh no. Well, you couldn't. If you saw Playboy, that was the.
You went wild. Yeah.
Yeah. You never saw anything like that.
Yeah.
Big Kev, you got any Playboy magazines over there in your restroom downstairs in the basement?
Bloomers. That's right.
We don't need that no more. I got internet, bud. We don't
I
need
remember the first time in Playboy that I saw something. Yeah, I saw one shape. I couldn't hold a cup of coffee for a week. I was shaking so bad.
that.
An Australian-born American invented the thong apparently and did a quick search.
Ah, there you go.
Hey, is there any Aussies in the room?
There's no question a guy invented it.
we always got Aussies in my house.
Yeah, we know you guys were the dogs. Yeah.
Rudolph Gernrich, I guess is his name.
Yeah, a woman never invented a thong. They hate wearing them, but there's some guy.
In 1974.
Oh, there you go.
How about the Brazilian? Was that invented by the Brazilians, or was it invented in by the
they got
Egyptians?
they have a timeline of thong underwear. So 200 BC, enter the Finadouche. I don't know. I'm sure I'm butchering that. The Japanese garment by the sumo wrestlers in 1939.
Oh, that's right.
They were hot. They were hot then, sumo wrestlers.
They did something in 39. Ordered new dancers to cover up their whatever. So, but yeah, not till technically 74 when it took off.
Yeah. Crazy, huh? But yeah, it sounds like a German's name, but he's an Aussie, huh?
Yeah, it's an Australian-born American.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you sharing that with us.
Yeah.
Big Kev, weren't you supposed to wear a thong one time? Somebody was going to give you some super chat if you wore a thong.
Yeah, I think that was Fazio.
Yeah, Michael Fazio wanted him to wear a red thong or bikini or something like that.
Yeah, bikini. Sick. He's sick.
Can you imagine a guy Kevin's size in that? Oh my God, that's crazy, man.
Ugh, I want to puke thinking about it.
Depending on how much.
What size cup? What size cup would you need for the top? Maybe a C cup.
I don't know. I lost weight now, so it's my cup went down.
Well, I'd already factored that in, Kevin.
He brought you down from a double D to a C.
Yeah,
there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't buy a C cup here in Thailand. You have to really. I had to buy some sandals the last couple of days, and so I wear a 13. Or I think it's a 47. And literally, there's one pair in all of Pattaya for me.
Mm-hmm.
So finding a C, bro, it's just as that would be just as tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I had years ago. I had the same problem. I went to the Philippines to see my wife, and man, they have just the slippers or whatever you call them, thongs, are so small. I only wear size 12, man. I just have average size feet, and so I got like these I went to this like French store. I think it was called Rostan's, and I paid $50. And I said, "Wow, that's expensive for." But yeah. What are you gonna do? Walk around in dress shoes and shorts? I looked like a fool.
Yeah, you got to bring your own good shoes, your own good sandals. If you're gonna go to the Philippines or overseas, bring your own good stuff. Don't plan on trying to buy.
Kevin, you were there for a long. you were there for a long time. Obviously, you had to go get clothes. Where were you buying your stuff at?
Oh, over at the flea market.
Oh, they did have stuff, big enough stuff.
Oh yeah, you would find like the factory defect clothes, like
Wow.
you would like from Germany, from England, from different countries, and you would easily find clothes that would fit
You
myself.
mean factory direct? I mean, defect. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Seconds. They got, yeah. There's a whole cottage industry in Southeast Asia on that. And you know what's?
yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day because you find I don't. I'm not sure how this whole thing works. Like, my wife deals in used clothes. She has a lot of those, and so. But you walk down the street here in Thailand, and you'll find someone who's got like a Kansas City, First Virginia or First Kansas City Bank 5K run shirt on. And you go,
Yeah.
how in the hell does that shirt make it from Kansas City all the way to Thailand to some guy wearing it with no clue with what it says, just that he's wearing it?
But see, people like if I go there, people will ridicule me for going there and buying it because they go, "How come you go in there? Like, how come you're inside rummaging through the clothes? How come you're not at SM City buying brand new clothes? Why? How come you're at the flea market buying used clothes?"
Did you tell them you were broke?
No,
Yeah.
my
There's the
girlfriend
answer.
would go. My girlfriend would go there, and she would go, and then she would pick up the clothes, and she would like, do you like this? And I'm sitting across the street, and like at the toy store, and she goes, do you like this? And I'll shake my head, so she would hold it for me, and like she would buy it for like maybe like 100 peso or like 100 like 3 shirts for 100 pesos.
Yeah, pretty cheap. Hey, I got to run. Barry the dog is up and my wife is up, so it's time for me to
Oh,
run. So, yeah.
Very
Hey, you guys have a great day.
You gonna
You
give
too, John.
Barry a
Later, Don.
walk around the park?
Oh yeah, yeah. Take him for his walk.
What's up? What's up,
He
Junior?
got neutered last week, so he's been walking kind of gingerly.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Did they put-
good boy.
They put them collars on their necks like they do.
Yeah. For a couple of days, he had to wear it. He was a
Poor-
pain in the ass.
Poor guy.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
not where it used to
Oh.
be.
Yeah, he keeps pondering what the hell happened there. He looks and he has this quizzitive look on his face, like, what in the hell happened down there?
Yeah.
What did I do wrong?
Yeah, exactly right.
Reason's in the house.
All right, guys, talk to you later.
Thank you, Don.
All right, Don.
Take care, bro.
Thank you for coming up, my friend. Have a good weekend. Riza, how you doing, my dear? You guys check out Riza's channel. Yeah, but you guys want to buy new, like practically brand new clothes. See, sometimes when you go to one of those flea markets, sometimes you might like find a shirt and maybe there's a button missing, and they can't sell it, so they give it to, sell it as
Yeah, that's why we have
defect.
in America we have Ross Dress for Less, TJ Maxx. But no, the shirts are actually they make a lot of shirts over there, like in between Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, that whole area. I remember he's talking about a KC shirt. Some Thai guy was wearing. More than likely, I bet you more than likely it was printed and everything over there somewhere, and they just would take the extras, from the
Or it's
leftovers.
a Gucci shirt, and it's like I said, it's a factory defect, and
Oh yeah.
it costs like super duper a lot, but there's a like selling like a small defect, and they can't sell it.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of that in Chicago. They're like literally 6 supermarkets of ukai stores.
Who's talking?
That's the real Jerry.
That's Jerry?
This is Jerry. I just
Yeah.
came on.
Oh man, long time, man. It's been a long time since I talked to you, man. How you been?
How you been?
Where's your evil twin that was just on?
I don't know. He sent me a message. He had to leave, and he told me to come on. So I came on to have a little talk with you guys.
Man, I'm looking good today, to tell you the truth.
No, you're not. What do you mean you looking
Oh.
good? Yeah. Wait. All right. So what you said? You just said you're looking good. Can you give us some reasons why? Because when somebody makes a statement like that, you should at least back it up.
Because my camera is making me look good today.
Oh, the camera's making you look good. Okay, all right, I got you. Good. You know, I'm just joking with you, right? Big Kev?
Are you having a homo
You sounded
moment
very
or
serious. You sounded very
No.
serious.
Homo
not at all.
moment.
I just joke around. You know, again, YouTube is like entertainment. Some people say it's for entertainment. That's how I
It
see
is all entertainment, brother.
Yeah, if you take it seriously, I think you got something wrong with you.
Well,
Never-
yeah, you're
I
gonna.
would
you're
say
gonna
some
act
people
like,
take it very serious. And I
Yeah,
would
some
say
people-
if
Yeah,
you
you're
were
gonna
going
act like
around talking
Fazio.
about someone, if you were going around talking about someone, that other person might take it serious.
Yeah, but I mean, if you were talking
Yeah,
about
yeah. But I mean, that's just
Yeah,
the way
wait,
it
if
is.
you were lying about somebody, yeah. But if you were telling the truth about somebody, there's no reason why that person would take it serious, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you were to say something
You know what
truthful
I mean?
about me, I'm not going to be offended. But if you were just
Right.
making up ridiculous shit, then
Yeah, I would never make up ridiculous stuff. I would come out and say truth.
you've never made up ridiculous stuff about somebody, Jerry. Is that what you're going to go on record saying at the moment?
Correct.
God damn. So,
I think almost
I've never really
from
known you to be a
Iowa.
liar, but I guess you
I'm
know.
not a liar. I'm not a liar. You know,
Mm.
you know me. Anybody that knows me, I don't lie. When did I ever make up anything about anybody? Ross, can you let me know? Give me an
I don't know.
example.
I mean,
Give me an
I
example.
don't remember the exact things you were saying, but you were saying some stuff about MJ a few years ago.
My
And what
my
was-
kids are
and
my
what
kids
was,
are
and
Native
what was wrong
American.
about that? What did I say about him? Did you remember?
I don't care. It's
lost
been
the
it's been
Native
too
American.
long ago, and I'm not going to go
That's the
back and
thing.
try to.
I mean, you're gonna accuse somebody of something. At least say.
I mean, I
hey,
remember hearing it. I'm not gonna pretend like it didn't happen. I remember hearing you saying ridiculous stuff.
What did I say? I can't remember though. You know, I mean,
I remember all the
I
time.
mean, you can't really take it serious, YouTube, right? I mean, people say stuff about people.
Well,
I mean,
you're
whether you
not
take it
supposed to
serious
take
or
it
not, that's one
seriously.
thing. Hey, now, hold on. You can't backtrack and say you can't take it serious if you start making fun of somebody. If you just,
Well,
lying as you.
what did I lie? I,
Just
can't remember.
saying.
I don't think I lied. Did I lie about MJ? What did I say? Again, just tell me what I said about MJ. Give me an example. Give me something. You know, don't just come out and say, well, you said this about MJ. Give me something. I mean, it's kind of like, like you're saying basically, I'm innocent, but I'm guilty, but prove yourself that you're innocent. I mean, come on, that's a woke shit. That's that woke stuff that's going on
I
now.
don't know. It's not. To me,
don't
it's not
believe
that
that
big.
you're
I mean,
woke
listen.
like that.
Hold on.
I mean-
I'll just leave it at this, Jerry. Okay. I've heard you say it. I don't really want to. I don't want to rehash it. I'll just
We're
pass
not
on it.
asking anything. We're just talking. I mean, that's what this live stream's about. We're just shooting the shit. But you brought it up. I didn't bring anything up.
You
like
brought
that.
it up.
I didn't
Talking
bring that
about
up.
you brought
Brian,
it
come
up.
on up.
You literally brought it up. Go back and listen.
We have
brought it
Brian
up.
killing the
You brought it up. It's
Philippines
all entertainment. It's all entertainment.
Hey,
If it's the truth, unless you're lying, and then I called you out because you used to lie.
well, you just but what did I
You
lie
brought, so
about? MJ?
therefore you brought it up.
What did I
so-
lie about MJ? Well, just give me one example, Jesus. You make it sound
man.
like I lied a lot about MJ.
No, I
but
wouldn't say a lot, but you did.
Well, give me
Does it
an
have to be a
example.
lot of lies? Can it be just one lie, or does it need to be multiple
I
lies
don't know.
in
I
order
guess
for
it
it
could
to matter?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, the answer
Did
is
I
one.
say-
The answer
I'd
is
have
one.
to think about. I'd have to think about what I said. That was a lie. I mean, it's very easy to be truthful about MJ.
We got 57 people in the house. Thank you guys for coming out to the bullpen. Smash that like button.
MJ's okay. I don't have anything against him. Lost. I got nothing against that guy.
Yeah, I mean, apparently
Mike is
y'all
okay.
met and hung out, according to what I've heard. So
Well, I met him. Yeah, I met the guy. Yeah. I didn't hang out with him. I just met him for about 30 minutes. Talked to the guy.
Sing a song, Reza.
I would never hang out with MJ. I mean, it's just not.
Why wouldn't you
You
hang out with
didn't hang
MJ?
out with them. You drank with them. Slam some Bruce.
I had a beer with them. I wouldn't hang out with them. I have nothing.
I
in
mean, if
common
you're
with
sitting down having a beer with somebody, I would consider that hanging out.
Well,
Does
you
it have
just said
to-
I hung out with them. Didn't you just say I hung out with them?
Yeah,
Or
you
did
hung
I-
out with them. So if you sat down and had a beer with them, like if I sat down
Well,
right
that's not
now
really
with a
hanging
beer
out
with
with the
you
guy.
and we're looking at each other from across the table, I would say we were hanging out.
But wait, that wouldn't be hanging out. I mean, that's
Come
not
and
my
get it.
definition of hanging out.
Well,
If
I
you
mean,
meet
you got a
somebody
different.
once, you're not
If
really
you want to say
hanging
you
out.
met them, if you just want to say you
Yeah, I
met them,
met
that's
him.
cool.
There you go. Let me just say that. I met him.
Fantastic. Sat down and had a beer with a man.
I had a beer with the guy. Yep, that's what I did. But I wouldn't hang out with him on a regular basis. Let me throw that in there.
How many times you hung out with them?
That one time I saw him, that was it. Had a beer.
Oh.
Why would you not hang out with MJ on a regular basis?
Well, it's just not. I mean, we have nothing in common. I mean, the people I have that I'm friends with that I hang out with, I have stuff in common.
How many tattoos?
I don't have
do you
anything in common with you, especially with the big age difference. I mean, that's a difference.
How do you know you don't have anything in common with him if you don't
I
sit
have
down
nothing
and
in
talk
common
about
with
it?
MJ.
So within
I
that
have
30 minutes,
nothing-
so in that 30 minutes, you were able
I
to
have
judge
nothing in common
exactly
with
you
MJ.
had nothing in common with him.
I have nothing in common with MJ.
Y'all are
I have
both
nothing in
married
common.
men. How about that? Y'all can talk about marriage stuff.
Well, he wasn't married at the time, and that's not. That's
Maybe you inspired him to get married.
Yeah.
Do you have any tattoos? I bet
No,
you
I don't
got
have any
tattoos
no.
after
I'm a
meeting
diver.
him.
He's not a diver. He's got tattoos. I have no tattoos. There's
Come
about a
on now. I know you
25-year
got tattoos now.
I mean,
After
no,
meeting
there's no
him.
reason for me to hang out with a guy like that.
You don't have no tattoos, Jerry? You don't seem like a tattoo kind of guy.
No, I'm not a tattoo kind of guy.
Yeah.
I don't have tattoos either.
Not
You
man.
got tattoos, Ross?
Gosh, you got tattoos?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Did MJ
you
talk
really?
to you to get your tattoo? Did MJ?
Yeah,
talk to
yeah.
you?
Since I'm, a good 10 years older than MJ when I got it when I was
Well,
younger.
no, it's an honest question. I mean, he might have
I
talked to you.
got mine when I was in my early 20s.
Oh, okay.
Lost. Is your tattoos on your face? Or are they visible?
I do not have tattoos on my face. No, I can put on a shirt and cover my tattoos. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I mean, don't you hang out with like-minded
Hey,
people?
John.
I mean, doesn't that make sense to you, or you just hang
No,
out?
I
with
was just giving. Of course, I was just fucking.
No, I know. I'm giving you. I mean, come on. Could you see me and MJ hanging out? I mean, come on. If you took a poll in the audience there, I'm sure everybody would say no.
I don't know, man. Y'all could have smoked a doobie together.
No, not in the
maybe
Philippines,
trip.
man.
Nah, trip the light, fantastic.
Yeah. Go to jail together.
Open a
No,
bottle.
y'all could have done it somewhere. You just could have paid the
Smoke
guy
the
off.
bong together,
Yeah, you guys are Rockefellers, man. Y'all could just paid the cops off.
Yeah.
Just done what you wanted to do.
Talked about Bitcoin. We could have talked about Bitcoin. Oh, at the
Yeah.
time I wasn't into Bitcoin. I am now, but not at that time.
Oh, now you're into Bitcoin, dude. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah,
Were you one of the guys that were against Bitcoin there for a while?
No, I wasn't against it. I just wasn't a believer at the time. But
Okay.
here I took a shot.
What made you? I'm curious. What made you a believer? Or
I
I'm not
started
saying
looking
you're.
into
What made you go into? I'm not saying you're a believer.
Jay
Like
made you a
it's
believer. I
awesome,
bet.
but yeah.
Well, the world is upside down. I don't have a lot of faith in the dollar. There's just a lot of
Well,
stuff
that's okay.
going on. I don't have faith in banks. I need to learn about wallets. The main reason I got into Bitcoin is to learn about wallets, because we're all going to have to learn about having our own wallets, controlling our own money in the future. It's coming. Once they go negative interest rate.
Yeah, it's about time you saw the light.
I saw the light.
I'm proud of you there, Jerry.
And hey, whatever I got invested, if it goes to zero, no big deal. It doesn't really affect my lifestyle.
Yeah, I've already made all my money that I put in, and I'm just still running on it. So
There you go. Did you cash out on everything on the first run? On that last
no.
run?
I left a lot in, but I made sure I took back my initial investment.
Right.
Now I was a little early to the thing, dude. I bought my Bitcoins when they were like right around $1,000. I bought my Ethereum when they were like in the 50s.
Right, but let me ask you an honest and simple question. I understand you took your initial investment out, which is great. I think it's a good thing to do, because you're playing with the house's money now. But then why not take profits out too? Because anything that goes up is going to come back up. You're going to pay a lot more.
Yeah,
back.
no, I've also done that.
Okay.
No, I'm not just letting it sit there and then it one day tank. No, I got pretty close to pulling a good chunk out when it got near its max. I pulled out a little too soon. I probably could have waited a few more days, but I was like, damn, this shit's high. I got
Right.
60K. I'm like, I'm not going to miss out on that.
Yeah. And
There-
let me ask you one other question. I always like to ask people that do Bitcoin. What's your prediction of when on the next rally? Where's Bitcoin? You think Bitcoin is gonna top out at? I always
top
like to
out,
ask.
man. I don't know about a top out. So there, obviously, Bitcoin has X amount of them. Like we're eventually going to get to a point where there's going to be like very minor mining, and everybody's going to own them. And when it gets to that point where you really can't snatch them up easily, that's when prices are probably going to start spiking. I know. Has
But
it happened already?
by looking at a chart, where do you
I,
think it
I,
could
I
top
can't
out?
remember, Jerry. They actually have the times when Bitcoin, when they call it like a halving.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, there's two
Um,
more or
I
three altogether, right?
Yeah, I don't know those particular
What
dates.
kind of boring crap are we listening to?
Yeah,
I
know.
don't know, but we're losing listeners, man. We're down to 44 now, Kev.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Okay, wait.
Oh, my
we're
bad.
up
All
to
right, let's
almost
get
100.
let's get away from Bitcoin then. My
Yeah,
bad.
let's talk about some drama. Smash that like button. Smash that super chat button. Smash that
Give me
PayPal
some
button.
of your Bitcoin.
Start Kevin
No
off with
Bitcoin for you.
in Bitcoin.
Come on, Big E. Come on up.
Where is
Come on,
Big E?
Frank.
Is Big E back in the Philippines?
I think he was getting ready to leave.
Where's he going? Back to Europe again?
Yeah, going back to Switzerland.
Oh,
Go
wow.
meet up with Aloe or those guys.
I think Owl's in Vietnam. He had a show this morning. He was in Vietnam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was walking around wherever it is. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, where's Ed? Where's Ed? Ed Lippett.
Changing
Well,
his
He's down
diet,
probably
in Vietnam, that's for
coaching
sure.
his soccer team.
feeding the
Oh,
pig.
is that soccer team the little piglets?
I don't know. Is he a coach, really?
No, I'm just talking. I
I
was
don't
joking
know.
about it. I joke with him. He keeps having kids every year. And he's
Oh, yeah,
70s,
yeah.
whatever.
And Frank was saying that he can't get it up and he's in diapers and all this shit. And
Well, he is in diapers, but
He is in
he
diapers,
can get triggered pretty quickly.
Damn, boy, if I ever get to the point where I have to wear a diaper, I told my wife, you should kill me.
I thought you were wearing a diaper.
No. No. Now,
oh,
Big
man.
Cat, you said you were wearing a diaper, right? Because you can't.
Oh, God.
What the hell?
Diapers.
On the last
Well,
live
why are you bringing me to your nightmare?
He wears them when he does the stream. That way he never has to get up to go pee.
There you go. See, that's what you were saying last time. Big
Yeah.
Cat.
Well, when I used to be
You got that
drunk
extra
in
absorbent
the
one, don't you, there, Kevin?
Philippines,
Yeah, you could have
Kevin's got a
needed.
giant bladder. I bet you got that extra absorbent.
Kevin should have got one back in the day when he was over there in Iloilo or Bacolod, right? And he's giving the
Yeah.
golden shower to his wife. Yeah, or
Yeah, man,
girlfriend.
that was not funny, man. I used to drink too much at a party, like at the fiestas, and then they go, "Don't you got to go to the bathroom?" I don't need to. And then in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
yeah.
And damn, and she stayed with you. Your wife stayed with you, man. You fucking
I never
15
been married. I just had living. I had a living girlfriend,
and
but
she didn't
yeah.
do shit.
No, I thought you said you were married to the Eskimo lady. All right, now.
Yeah, he
Oh
was.
yeah, that was when I was in
Yeah.
Alaska. That's when I was
okay.
married,
But not
real
Filipinos,
married.
yeah.
But when
And-
I
Hey,
was
are
in the
you-
Philippines for 13 years, I know. Hey, Pennsylvania trucker.
Hey, Big Kev, if you go back to the Philippines, or when you go back, and if you go to Bacolod, are you going to just stop by and say hello to your brother-in-law? See how he's doing?
Yeah, I would love to say hello.
Really?
But I would
Wow.
never do. I would never do that. I would. Yeah. Anyway, hey, Pennsylvania trucker, I plead the fifth for everything. I would never say nothing. Yeah.
PA Trucker,
You just said it.
Don't try to catch me saying something.
PA Trucker, save your money. Don't you owe Frank $1,000?
Man, why are you trying to get? Hey, don't try to get my buddy into trouble when he's trying to give me money, and then you're saying this.
That's right. He
What's
gave
wrong
you
with
some
you?
money? Oh, damn. Okay.
Dang, man.
It's all
Mind
right,
your own
man.
business.
Big Kev, spread the money around. Just spread that money around, man. Don't be greedy. Greed will never take you anywhere in the world. It's bad luck, greed.
Hey. Shut
Spread
up.
that money around. Spread that money around. Hey, is
All
that
right,
a
I'm
knife?
calling.
Is that
I'm calling
Bama's knife?
somebody, Kevin. Going to
Is that
jail.
Bama's knife? Did you steal Bama's knife, man? Come on.
Redhead's Bama's knife.
Oh,
That's
there's so much.
Bama's knife.
There's so much content in this Philippine genre. It's just amazing. Just amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a knife, man.
That's a knife. Can you imagine getting that boloed against your head?
No, thanks.
My bolo that I got was a rice. Was a sugar cane cleaner. Sugar cane bolo.
Did you bring
See,
that bolo with you?
there's different kinds of bolos.
Right.
Mine was a sugar cane bolo.
Did you bring that bolo?
There's
back-
sugar cane. There is head swiping ones. There is limb swiping ones. There's Big Kev ones.
Mine was a sugar cane. Mine had a hook on the end, but you could cut and clean the brush.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, are you allowed to have those as the foreigner, Kevin, in the Philippines? Can you have a knife like that?
Yeah, because it's farming. It's a farming tool.
But just for like personal protection, they don't allow you to have knives as a
on
guest
your own
there,
property.
right?
If you're on your own property, you're fine.
No, but like in your community, you can. I mean,
What if you were to walk in SM with it?
Yeah,
Well,
go to the local
well,
bar
Not
with
a
it
good idea.
strapped on
Hey
your
man,
leg
put that
like
thing away, dude.
Crocodile
You're
Dundee.
ordering that stuff from Adam and Eve. Jeez.
What the hell's that?
but yeah, but walking around like Elo, I don't think you can. But if you're walking around your farm or walking around downtown, like in your community, you can.
Well, it's
But-
just this way. If you've got something on you, like a knife or whatever you have, nobody ever stops you to frisk you, to ask you questions.
No.
Even if
Jerry,
go
you
through a-
walking around with a bolo, machete, knife, anything like that?
I don't
Well,
walk around-
if he's on a farm, he can because
yeah, on the
Jerry
farm,
ain't going. Jerry ain't going to no
Related.
farm. Let's get out of here. Come on, look at that. He lives in Chicago. He's a city boy.
Come on, everybody protects themselves. You got to do what you got to do, right?
What are you
Whether
protecting
you're-
yourself with there, Jerry? And what are you afraid of?
I don't have anything on me. I don't have nothing.
Never?
There's nothing. Yeah, no, I don't bring that with me.
Why not? You said everybody's got to protect themselves.
this you
There's a
can.
lot of foreigners. A lot of foreigners here protect themselves for whatever reason.
How come you're not protecting yourself?
Why should I?
Because he has bodyguards.
No,
I don't even have bodyguards.
you just. You're so
Nobody
rich.
got
You just got guys following you around with the weapons.
No reason to lost. Nobody fucks with you here unless you fuck with them. So in the Philippines, it's a little different than Colombia. You know,
Billy
you
in
don't
the
have
Philippines.
people trying
Hello,
to rip
buddy.
you off or trying to muck you or whatever it is. You don't have that here.
Brian, come on up, brother. I went up on your show. Come on up. Don't be shy.
Actually, yeah, Philly. I've got a knife when I go diving. Yep, I got a knife on
You
me.
should definitely
Oh,
have
yeah.
a knife if you go
Of
scuba
course.
diving.
Got
100%.
Hey, what kind of knife do you have? Do you have one
Yeah,
of
for
the carbon fiber
Always.
knife?
So, what are you guys that do diving, man? What are those snakes you see swimming in the sea? They're like black and
Sea
silver.
snake.
Yeah.
Occasionally while you're
with,
scuba
with,
diving, you got to
the-
poop. Just big logs you drop.
What are those?
Pull it out and
It's
drop 'em
poop.
and let it go.
No, you'll get sea snakes. You'll get sea snakes. But they don't really mess with you, man. They're venomous, but they don't really.
The only time I ever saw the
They don't.
eels is when I did freshwater diving, like near like caves or springs or something. That's the only time I ever saw them. They'll
yeah,
attack your
talking about
they'll attack your flashlight, man.
Moray eel.
It'll scare the
Yeah,
shit
they're all
out of
over
you.
the place.
Who's that
Yeah,
guy?
the
Finn Snow. You guys know him, Finn Snow, the vlogger from. I think he's in
Yeah, yeah.
Darwin.
Something,
He every time he does amazing underwater photography. He always
Right.
has a
You
sea
know how much
snake
his
in.
gear costs?
Oh, a lot. I'm
You know
sure.
how much his camera gear costs? You know how much his camera gear costs? His camera gear alone
I don't know.
probably costs
Does he
around
have like
$30,000.
what is he using? Is he using like just a
Oh, it's better than like what we saw with Jacques
GoPro or
Cousteau as
whatever?
a kid. I mean,
Oh,
it
really?
really
No.
is.
His camera gear costs about $30,000.
The color and everything is
It ain't a
unreal.
GoPro.
There's a YouTuber guy who has 30K
Yeah.
worth of underwater equipment.
Finn Snow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've heard that name before. I'm not sure if I've ever checked him out or not.
Yeah, he died too. We don't really
Yeah, him and his.
I
don't know if
haven't
he's
I haven't
married,
been diving in freaking forever though. It's probably been a good 10, 11 years since I've been diving.
It's a lot of fun, especially here, man.
I was when I was in the Philippines. I dove there plenty.
Hey, Tommy, have a good night.
A lot of fun.
I don't know why you'd want to go. Like a lot of the guys that go live in the Philippines, like that's something they completely look over. I mean, of course, I know a lot of guys are probably old, fat, out of shape, probably can't even do
Yeah,
it. But
diving's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
it definitely
Some
is not
people
for.
have problem
everybody.
with problem.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
when I
it's
did
not for
my
everybody.
class when I was young. There was this older couple at the time. They were probably late 50s, 60s, and they were going to do like the traveling around the world or something. They wanted to take the diving class, but the first time we went in, they couldn't equalize, so they couldn't even do
They
it.
couldn't equalize.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, it's some people panic. They get into panic attacks and shit like that. It's kind of weird.
Man, your
why.
first.
Don't wanna get to bed.
I remember my first few times, man. It's pretty spooky at first, you know. I'll tell you, the scariest thing I ever did was a night dive. God damn, you don't.
Cool. Night dives are great, man.
Have you, man? The first time I did it, because here I'll
Yeah,
explain this to people who have no idea. Like you have a flashlight, you know, like if you have a flashlight in a room, like it'll illuminate like the whole room, right? When you're underwater, it's almost like just a straight beam. Like it don't like light up like the whole area, man. It's like it's spooky.
Yeah, it depends what kind of flashlight you have. I mean, there's some really expensive flashlights out there.
Yeah, probably. So
But that's
I did this 20 years ago, so it was. I mean, you
But
can see there was a bunch of us. Obviously, there's a bunch of lights going around, but man, it's like dark you ain't seen before, unless you've been like in a cave or something.
But you see a lot more wildlife at night
Why do you
than
say
you do
that,
during the
Bob?
day. because they all come out.
That's true. That's true.
So that's what's so cool about it at night. You know? Yeah, but it can be a little eerie. You gotta, especially at the beginning when you first learn, because you might not have your buoyancy all together, and if you're coming back, and then it's say the tide is out or something, then you can be banged up against the rocks and stuff trying to get to shore. I mean, it can be a little goofy, but it's a lot of fun, man. I like diving. It's very inexpensive to dive here if you know the right people and know what you're doing and stuff. I mean, I can dive for as low as $7 a dive, sometimes $5 a dive.
So if you have your own gear, all you got to do is pay for the tank. So you're paying $7 for the tank, basically.
Nah, what it is the tanks have actually gone up to about $3. It used to be $2 for a tank. But then it depends where you go. You got sanctuary fees. That's another $3.
Okay, yeah.
And then it depends where you go. A lot of times you might want to bring a dive master with you, even though you guys might be all experienced, because you never know. Somebody has an issue down there, or I mean, I've dove with guys in our group that when we come up, one guy was thrown up, or maybe, and these are experienced divers, and some of these guys are dive masters. Another guy had some. I don't know if he passed out. I mean, that happens. So it's better off to pay an extra couple of bucks between a bunch of you guys, because you can share the cost of a dive master. Because the dive master cost is only $10 a dive, and you can share that between 4 people. So it's like $2.50 a piece, and just have him there just for security reasons, you know, safety, and plus he knows all the spots to go to, where all the critters are and all that shit. So there's an advantage of spending an extra couple of bucks and bringing a dive master.
So it's worth the extra money.
Yeah, for safety. Also,
Yeah, since it's so cheap, you try to bring a dive master with you, and
Yeah.
Try to bring a dive master with you in the States. You ain't paying.
Oh no. No, I mean, you do a dive in the States, it's gonna cost you probably $100 a dive easy. Here, we're talking about $10 at the most. You know, $10 a
Yeah.
dive.
No, but not Courtney. It's been a while since I was doing it. I did because I did have all my own gear, and we were just paying for the tanks. I don't know, man. Like maybe
Yeah.
$20 or something like that. I don't know. Wasn't that
Plus,
expensive?
plus the boat, right?
It's
Well, no,
I had friends who had boats, so that I didn't have to pay for that. And a lot of times we would just do offshore dives, or we
Yeah.
would do drift dives. You can do that kind of shit. So
yeah, the shore dives are great, and that's what's nice about this area here. A lot of access to shore, or
yeah,
a
out
lot of
there in what's the other area across from Cebu? Moao,
yeah,
Moao,
you can't
Moao.
do shore
Man,
dives.
you can go right off the thing there, man. They got a great wall dive there.
Yeah, but the problem is with there, you got to go through a resort to do the dives because there's only one public
I was
access.
I was at a resort, so I didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So even
yeah,
you do a shore dive in Moal Boal, it's still going to cost you 1,300 a dive because I was there. You do a shore dive here, man, $7, 350 pesos. A lot of public access here. Nobody fucks with you.
no,
Oh
Not
wow,
much.
John. Blue John just said, "What is muck diving?"
you don't know
Muck
what muff
diving.
diving is.
Yeah, it's like little silly. Muck diving.
That sounds kind of dangerous.
Nah,
Muff
muck
is
diving.
slang for the
Yeah.
female. How do you say it without getting strike?
See,
So Philly,
whoa,
Philly,
Maria, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the bullpen.
Okay.
Philly, when you coming out to Darwin to dive, man? I know you were supposed to come out this way. Critter Hunter's got his own dive shop now.
Nice.
Guy's got his own dive shop, and we can do a lot of shore dive. We do a lot of shore dives there.
Good morning, Maria.
I think that Jim Kino Urora, so I think he's probably joking about the morbidly obese. I've seen some bigger people dive, man, but they don't ever do very well diving.
Really? Why? Cause,
To be
are they too buoyant?
Yeah,
No,
they got to put a well. The ones
no
I
wait.
see, I have a cousin I went diving with who's
Too much weight?
he's a bigger guy. Yeah, he had to. I don't know, man. He had to put like 30, 40 pounds on or something ridiculous to help
Yeah,
get him to go down.
yeah. You just put on more weight. That's all. You just gotta find the.
But usually I have noticed, and I don't know if this is true or not. This is just personal experience. The bigger people seem to have a hard time, kind of equalizing when they get to a certain depth. And I don't
No,
know.
it's buoyancy. It's not equalizing. The
Yeah.
equalizing is
Well,
you equalize.
I'm saying they would always talk about how they couldn't, they couldn't
Oh,
clear
really?
their ears or whatever. And I don't know if that was just the few bigger people I dove with. It was just
Yeah, I
them
don't
thing, or if it's a normal thing. I'm just going off of personal experience on that one.
know. Yeah, it's you know what? You gotta equalize right away, man. You're like right, literally at maybe a couple of meters, and you start equalizing right away. You don't wait till you get down to 20 meters to try to equalize. Man.
Well, you can no, because you might have to do it multiple times. I know I used to have to, after you go down a few many meters, then you'd have to, or I would say feet back then, you have to go down so many feet, 15, 20 feet. I would have to
Sometimes
kind of do it.
what's
Then if you got
happening?
like below 50, I felt like I always kind of had to do it again.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I never. I just do it right at the very beginning, and I don't have to do it again. Sometimes, you know what? If you start going down and you can't equalize, you just come back up about a meter or so and
Yeah,
try
I've
to
had to do that
equalize,
before.
and then go back down again. And you might have to do that a couple of times, and then once you're done, once I'm done at the very beginning equalizing, that's it for the rest of the
Damn,
time.
Jerry, are you the only expat guy, or at least as far as YouTube is concerned, that actually went there and dove? I mean, you're the only
Oh, I
person
don't.
I've ever talked about going there and diving.
Yeah, you know what? I just happened to get into a group of guys. One of my subscribers, actually, I was sitting in here in Valencia, having a beer, and one of my subscribers came up to me. Him and his wife wanted to meet me and stuff, and we got to be real good friends. And the guy used to dive in Okinawa in Japan for many, many years when he was in the Air Force. So, and he hasn't dove in 20 years. So he took the course again, and he's the one that got me into it. I go, all right, I'll try it. And
Everybody knows where Okinawa is, Jerry. Jesus Christ, buddy.
Well, I don't think he did. But so he got me
Mr.
into it.
Miyagi. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Karate
yeah.
Kid. Karate Kid 2.
So Big Kev, when you come out, are you gonna get into diving? 'Cause you're
No,
gonna
but I'm
be
gonna hook up with you, and you're gonna get me messed up, buddy. Yeah, you said.
Sounds like a love affair. Y'all need to bring
Yeah, you said you were
bring the
gonna
lotion.
you're gonna hook me up with some
Who said?
some of that friends of yours, and
No,
we're
no,
gonna.
no. I ain't hooking
Oh,
up with no-
Sentai 7's in the chat. What's up, Ren?
Yeah, buddy.
Long time.
Sentai 7, come on up, buddy. Your buddy is in the big house.
Sentai 7. Whatever happened to that dude, man? What happened to you, man? Somebody said he's back in the States. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Hey,
I've
the link,
also
come on
heard the
up.
same thing. Did you go back to Texas or are you in California? Where are you at, Sentai?
I just put the link if he wants to show up.
how long was
A little
Sentai?
bit
How
of
long was
lightning
Sentai?
outside.
Sentai was in the Philippines for what, about 10 years or something? That's a long time.
What's up, Ren?
He's in Cali.
He's in Cali?
Huh. Smash that like button, you guys. Hey, hey Jerry, why don't you hit that super chat, buddy?
No,
Haven't
I'm broke.
seen-
I'm waiting for my
I haven't
check.
seen that done for years, man.
I'm broke, man. I'm broke. People say I'm broke. I ain't got no money. So I'm gonna have to agree with them. I'm sorry, Big Kev, I'm broke. I'm waiting for my check. I'm barely eating. We're going check to check every month. We might be out on the street.
Well, why don't you check those pockets, why don't you?
You know. Where's DNC? He's always looking through his couch. Always finds a bunch of change in his couch.
Yeah, but I'm talking about you right now, man.
Philly, when you coming out to Darwin to dive, man? Critter Hunter's just opened up a dive shop. You should come out, dude.
Hey, Sentai 7's coming up.
Cool.
Show your face. Show your face. What's going on, Philly?
Man,
what's going on?
I can't show my
Sentai
face
7?
none.
Yeah, that's him, man. That's him. Don't worry.
What's up, Ren? Long time no talk to, man. How you been?
Nah, I've been all right.
Hey, are you in jail, man? Do they give you a cell phone in jail?
What the hell? Are you talking to me
jail?
in jail?
Well, I figured Barrett's in jail. Maybe you're in jail too, you know?
Hey, man,
you never know.
I ain't like you and Bama to get yourself guys get caught.
Hey, Big
No,
Kevin
you know
never
what?
got caught.
Big Kev might have thought you went back to the gang or something, right? And might have got busted for doing something. Who knows?
No,
Come on, Big Kev.
no. What happened was my boat business went down because after that big typhoon that happened in December of what was it, 2020? The super typhoon that hit the Cebu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smashed up your boat?
yeah, it sunk.
Wow. Suck.
Yeah, so after that, I didn't want to dip into my savings. I didn't want to dip into anything. So what I did was I just said, well, then Chica was already talking about, hey, I really want to meet your family. I really want to, go to the United States. And so I was like, okay, so we already have property there. We were going to build a house there. So then what happened was it changed over to, okay, we'll just hold on to that, and then we'll go back to the United States. And dude, I know so many people. So I landed a job right quick. And yeah, and here I am. Everything's good.
There you go. Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of
in a
work.
nutshell.
If you want to work right now, there's a lot of work available in the U.S. So you can work. If you want to work, there's work.
But what's crazy is that, the company that I'm working for, it's hard up on trying to find people. And, and it's good pay. And it's like nobody really wants to work.
People are getting the fuck out of California and coming here to
Yeah,
Texas.
nobody wants to
Yeah, I tell you. I tell you what, man. I was thinking about, that was my first, inkling to go back to Texas because it was like, man, I ain't gonna live no Cali. But I know too many people, so that's how it worked out.
You still have family in Texas or no?
Yeah, I do. Down Del Rio, San Antonio,
Okay.
yeah, Amarillo, yeah.
Well, Amarillo ain't close to
Nah,
Del
fuck no.
Rio or San
That's way the
Antonio.
fuck up there, way up at the top of
No,
Oklahoma.
Amarillo sucks, man. That place
Yeah.
is crap.
I ain't going there none. Don't even try to talk to me about that.
That don't even look like Texas. That looks more like, Oklahoma and Kansas and shit.
Yeah. Shit, do they even have an infrastructure?
Not much, man. I had to work there like long time ago, man. That place was
Uh-huh.
a crap hole, dude. I hated that
Yeah.
place.
Hey man, don't talk shit
Well,
about
that
George Strait.
whole western Texas is a shithole. There's nothing there, man. It's fucking dust bowl. Again, that's what it was 40 years ago. There was nothing there. Damn.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about the northern parts of Texas, it's like where it's more flat. If you're getting out
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
west, if you're getting, closer to El Paso, that kind of stuff, you've got those weird hill things, whatever the fuck they are.
There are molehills.
High desert area and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I
I mean,
used to
I-
work on my grandfather's farm.
I drove from Northern California all the way down to Houston, through I-10 and all that. Fucking in a Volkswagen back in 1983. Oh, 81.
Damn, you're
81,
old.
82. That's old, dude. 2,000 miles? It took me like, I don't know, 4 days, something like that.
Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah, there was a hill when I was going through Arizona. There was a hill I just barely made it up.
Is this going to be a long story?
I had a
That's not a surprise.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was a 36 horsepower, 66.
Don't mean to be rude or nothing.
I barely made up that motherfucker.
Kevin, you got like a photo shoot going on in your thing?
No, that's just lightning we're having outside.
It's just disco he's got
I'm
going
like,
on.
what the hell's going on? Are you taking dick pics or something?
See, Big Kev, we're back up to 61.
Damn, again?
It's a big dick.
Big Kev, all you gotta do is just put that G string on, and you got the disco light in the back.
You know what is not a surprise? Jerry driving a Volkswagen.
That I'm a nice guy.
Like
Hey, back in the day,
you
man.
look like a Volkswagen Beetle type of driver.
Hey, you know what? It was a great car, dude. I bought it off. I flew out to California. I was in
Another
Santa Cruz.
long story.
No, I was in Santa Cruz. My roommates from college was there. They told me to come on out after my trip to Europe. And then I bought this Volkswagen from this couple for $750. Great car, and I took it all the way to Houston. Had it there, and it beat the shit out of that car. Man, it ran great. Fucking, it was a good car.
Should have beat the shit out of you, man.
Ooh.
Put the G string on, Big Kev. You got the strobe lights in the back. Put some glitter on. Braid your hair. Oh no, you ain't got no hair. So
Let me
I
blind
got
myself.
more hair on
Well,
my chest than I got on my head. Got Mike Ross in the house. What's going on, Mike?
Oh, here's a cool. Well, I'm not going to read the question the guy put in there, but this is a question for Sinta here. Have you found Red Horse in Texas or in California?
They do have a Red Horse, but it's made in like Hong Kong or something.
Oh, really?
You get, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Nah.
Well, outside the
nowhere
little
near
specialty
me.
place.
No,
Outside of
nowhere
some
near me.
specialty places, I've never seen Red
Yeah,
Horse.
I
really,
heard that there's Red Horse being sold in Sacramento, and I'm in San
there's-
Jose. So
there's a
that's
Filipino.
that's
There's a
2
Filipino-
hours
That's a
out.
couple. Yeah, it's a couple-hour drive. Hell with that.
That's a rich town, San Jose, isn't it, Brent? Where you're
Mhm.
living? Yeah.
Yes,
Like
it
all
is. It's very expensive. Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of
All
gangbangers
of
there, aren't
California.
there?
No. That's like, it's not.
That's
where,
Oakland.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's Oakland.
I've
That's
been to
up
San
south
Jose. I've been to
or
San Jose.
up north. Yeah.
It's just over the hill, man. You got Santa Cruz and you got San Jose
Yeah.
just over the hill.
Yeah, over the hill. Yeah,
There's,
right. That's the ocean.
what's that one town I used to go to just before you hit San Jose? Fuck, I don't think.
Where
used to
the
get,
gay
uh,
bar
no,
was you
Peter.
used to visit?
No, I was in a backgammon club there. I can't remember.
Driving up with your Volkswagen Beetle.
Hey, that
Listen to the
hill,
Beach
dude,
Boys.
that hill between Santa Cruz and fucking San Jose is treacherous, man.
Oh, Highway
People
17.
crashes. Highway,
That's
was it
that's
Highway 1,
still
right?
bad. That's still bad.
Highway
Yeah,
1.
man, going through there,
It's
that's pretty
still bad.
crazy. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's been a while since I've been. It's probably about 15 years or so ago when
People
last time I
crash.
drove through there.
Yeah.
Going down to like Monterey and everything too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Monterey.
used to go to
Moss
Campbell.
Landing.
I used to go to Campbell. That's where I used to go. Campbell.
Oh, Campbell. Oh,
What,
I know
Campbell?
Campbell. Yeah.
Yeah. The good old days, man.
Yeah, it's
We
right
used to go
by
to
Mountain
26
View.
Beach.
And yeah.
Yeah. Man, Santa Cruz is nice, but it's fucking expensive. There ain't no jobs there. No fucking work.
Hey,
Oh, no,
why you
no,
gotta
it's all,
curse
it's all
on my
beach.
show,
No,
man?
it's all beach bum.
It's a beach town, man. Surfer town. What's that, Big Cat?
Just watch your mouth on my show, man.
Oh, sorry, dude. I know it's an upstanding show and stuff. All right, we'll watch.
It's outstanding.
It's an outstanding show in our community.
Hey, Ken, we got Ken under in the house. What's going on, Ken? You know, we got good people watching our show. We got thousands, we got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people watching.
And there are good people on the panel too, Big Kev. How about that? Why don't you say something
Who's
like
that?
Yeah,
Who's that? I know
You
it's
know?
not me. I'm not going to call myself a good person.
Upstanding
I'm a
people
good
like
person.
me.
Jerry,
me,
definitely. I mean, if
me,
we gotta,
me, myself, and I are watching.
if we gotta
I mean, if
sink
if
to the
every
bottom of
expat-
the rung, you know, Jerry's definitely down there.
I'll
if
tell you,
every
Kevin.
expat
Kevin,
thing
you
was
just hit
people
rock
like-
bottom. I'll tell you.
Man, I tell you.
Bullshit is toxic.
God damn.
Bullshit is toxic. Bullshit
It's toxic. It's bullshit.
is toxic. Oh, no, you get it. That's some bullshit. Hey, you over there. Don't bring that over here. That's bullshit.
Over here.
And I
I
swear
said
by
that, Ken. I'm just reading that. He goes, did Ren say that his boat is now a driftwood on shores of Cebu? Yeah. It sunk during that typhoon, man. It destroyed all of Cebu. It was bad. It was a signal 4.
That was bad.
So
My family
when
there
you plan on
didn't
going
have
back
power
to
for like a month.
Mm-hmm. It was a month, yeah. We were lucky. We got it within 2 weeks, but all the power lines were down. They were jimmy rigging just to get things going.
Oh wow. Sunshine 7, when you plan on going back to the Philippines?
The end of this year, just to visit, and then Chica will be here shortly after. So we already started the paperwork and whatnot.
Is she
so.
excited to be coming to California? Hey.
No, shoot, I want to bring her to Texas. I tell you, because
Texas, yeah.
I want to, but nah, I got a pretty good setup here, so it's like options. There's
So is
just
she coming to the States?
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
Where
you're
you
not
guys
gonna,
at in the process? I mean,
You're not gonna bring it through Mexico.
where you guys at in the process?
Why's it gotta be?
No,
Mexico?
don't bring it. Yeah, hey, if you bring it through Mexico, she gets a free phone.
Yeah.
Gets a free phone, free
And a
health,
free setup.
and
Yep.
a check. I bet you she's gonna check.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I heard. I mean, don't quote me. Don't quote me.
Yeah, don't quote me, but I hear that if you come in illegally, you get set up pretty good.
Yeah. Why not?
But don't quote me. I ain't
No,
quote
hey,
me.
hold on. I got a little story about that, right? My
All right.
my wife brought her mom here to visit. She stayed for a few many months. She went down there and got my mother-in-law everything. She got her the phone, the dental care, the vision. She got glasses, dental work. I mean, the whole nine, dude.
Oh.
It was crazy. I was like, what in the hell? Like, I can barely get insurance.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
You can't afford it, right? If you're
No, I can afford it. That ain't the
Yeah.
problem. But it's like, you know, it's like a nightmare to like make it happen. And they just walked in the old clinic and like, here you go, here you
Yeah.
go.
Here's your phone. Here's-
Just with a tourist visa, you can have it all.
yeah.
Life expectancy says my wife been in U.S. going on 9 years. Wow. Awesome. How'd she like it? Yeah.
She's in California now with John.
Mine's
I
been
bet
here
you a
10.
lot better than North Dakota, huh, John?
Bakersfield.
Oh, North Dakota. Oh. I did
Yeah,
there.
but they moved from North Dakota to Bakersfield, California, though.
Mhm.
Oh.
Big
Way
Kev, you need to go down to
Bakersfield sucks
Mexico.
too.
Big Kev, you need to fly down to Mexico and sneak back in as a refugee or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass too, right?
No comprende, no comprende.
No,
Dude,
no
you'll get a free
oblate.
phone. I bet you they'll give you a
No habla,
smartphone.
no habla.
You'll get another
I got a
second
cell phone.
health care, all that shit.
I got health care. I got all this.
Oh yeah, Kevin's
but you
getting
know,
all that.
I'm gonna go to
Kevin's already got the
What's wrong
free
with
stuff
you?
anyway. He's like a refugee.
He's like, all right.
You don't pay
That's
for
true. I didn't even
shit.
think about that. Look, we're your friends here. We're here to help you.
You're not, man. Why am I doing? I'm already making peanuts.
Well, hey, look, you were about to say, why am I doing this? Super chat, PayPal, and what's the other one? Buy a coffee or whatever. I don't know. But anyway.
Oh, I don't even drink coffee.
Oh, you don't drink coffee? Oh.
Hey, Big Al, what's happening, brother?
Big Al.
Yeah, Big
DNC,
Al's
you,
from Texas.
DNC, you need to look in your mattress there and your sofa, see if there's any loose change. That's
Hey,
all
buddy,
I
don't
know.
tell people what to do. You just do it yourself.
I don't know. I looked in my mattress here, or in my my.
You're always
You
drinking
can't
coffee.
afford. You
No
can't
change.
afford a couch, Jerry. I don't want to hear about
That's
it.
right. There you go. See, I'm poor, Big Kev. I don't even have a couch.
We're all broke. Let's just air it out. Let's just air it out. We're broke.
You know what? Hey, Big Kev, what we're doing is donating our time. That's worth money. So we're donating our time to try to help you. You know, help you
Yeah,
with your
if
life.
it wasn't for me, who was it gave 20 earlier? Yeah, PA Trucker wouldn't have gave you that 20 earlier for one for me and Jerry talking about Bitcoin.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, Lawson Nomad, he got some money because I seen his man cave.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That's pretty impressive.
I'm broke as a joke. Got no money for
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, because you spend a lot of money on your cave.
This
That's
is true.
playing your
Bitcoin,
games
Big
and
Cat.
stuff.
Actually,
Bitcoin, he cashed in Bitcoin. He's got
You
money,
got-
Big Cat.
You gotta say that you're broke. Otherwise, you get people like Barry going, "Hey, can I have 20?" I remember when he was sending me messages. Can you send me 20? I need 1,000 pesos.
actually,
Well,
I like it when guys ask for money. Then I like to show off my man cave.
Oh,
Thousands
Well,
and
you got
thousands
it.
of
You got
dollars
it.
on. I was like,
That's
too
that
bad
man
you're broke
cave.
ass.
yeah. You know what? You know what? That's a good point. I never thought of it that way. I thought it was showing off, but that's a good point.
Well,
I'm
I don't
broke.
have
It's
a
just- I'm
man
just living
cave, but I
life.
have a bullpen.
Got a wolf behind you.
Well, I got
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
just
one or
broke,
two
man, so I
toys.
can't show them.
Give me that dog.
Don't you got that pocket pussy or something? Isn't that you?
Yes, still in the box. Hey, I got.
Is that where you
women
put it
I
when you're
got
done
women-
with it, huh?
I got women in the bullpen, so be nice.
Where? You got a woman in the booth?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, Jerry's been there for hours.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Hello,
lost and
Visa.
nomad.
Hello, Maria. Welcome to the bullpen. Whoa, Sentai 7.
He does have a
What?
job, everybody.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah, but wait. It must be a low-paying job. He only gave 5 cents. I give him like 100.
Hey,
Then
hey, hey,
then
hey,
he's got a
hey,
high-paying
you guys,
job, man.
man up, man up,
Man up.
saddle up.
All right. Oh,
Thank
hey,
you, Jack,
DNC
Jack,
found the change, $1.53. There you go. See, I
Hey,
knew
hey,
DNC
hey.
would come through.
Money's money. Centavo, dollars,
There you go.
yin, yang. It's all good.
Get a few more bucks, man. You might better get to the buffet again.
Hey, I like Japanese buffet, Chinese buffet,
You like
Mongolian
any kind of
buffet.
buffet? What are you talking about? This ain't any kind of buffet. If there's buffet at the end of the sentence, that's what you like.
Big E's in the house. Hello, my brother. My brother from another mother.
Oh, Big E. Oh yeah.
Come on up, Big E. I got a link for you. You always complain because I'm always on too late. Well, here's a link. We have Lost Nomad, Satai 7, Jerry, Pennsylvania Trucker, and we have my co-pilot, Richard, is in the house. Come on up.
I forgot Richard was here. He's been quiet for a while. What you
Oh,
doing, Richard?
yeah.
You fall
I
asleep?
forgot Richard was here. I know his voice, but yeah, he hasn't
So
said anything.
Richard's always,
Mm,
he's doing
Why?
something.
No,
Okay.
he's drinking his brandy. I get it. Yeah, I tell you, he's drinking his brandy.
Or he's catching up on his quick extracurriculum activity.
Oh,
Curriculum? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Curriculum.
Curricular. Curricular.
That's him too.
Damn. Oh, Big
He's trying to get some.
Big Kev, you need to, the first 30
Hey,
days.
hey.
You need to video everything that you do, man. You know what I mean?
No,
So-
you don't want to see that. Then you're gonna get jealous.
Put it on Pornhub, Big Kev. Put it on Pornhub.
What would we get jealous of?
What? I'm not talking to you.
Oh, damn.
Like, jealous of
Sorry about
Big
that.
Kev? When will that ever happen?
Hey, did I just say I'm not talking to you?
Hey, I'm talking back to you though. Bullshit.
How you doing,
You-
Lots? Hey, I'm not
Hey,
not
you don't have
Popeye,
I know
so,
you're
I'm
hitting.
not Popeye, so
Hey, I know
don't
you're
get
hitting.
angry.
Oh, please. I know you're hitting a little button. You don't have the soundboard set up anymore. Didn't you used to have a soundboard?
Oh, I do on my
Oh, okay.
but it's outdated. Too
I
much work to
I just
hook
bought
it
a
up
new
and
one.
everything. Oh, really?
Yeah. About to buy a new TV because mother crapped out also.
Well, what did you get? Did you? John just bought a new blue. John just bought a 85-inch.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. I have
LG.
the one that just broke is a 75. I was debating on going to an 85. I don't know if I will or not, but I might.
He just got that 85 monster from Best Buy.
Yeah, that's probably where I end up getting mine from. Also, I don't know if I'll go 85. I might just stick with the 75 again. I don't know. We'll see.
They installed it for him.
Well, I'll install my own shit.
No, oh well, yeah, you can.
I'm not going with the one that crapped out on me. It's only 3 years old. It's a Samsung, but I have another Samsung that's like probably a decade old. Oop, I got a phone call.
Yeah, speaking of that, because I was thinking of, I've been getting into e-bikes. I just love riding.
Oh, I
It's
got
just
one
so,
too.
Yeah, and I bought this Voyager, right? But it only had a mechanical brakes, and I fucking hated that. So I went and I started working on it and pulled the hub off and everything, set it up. Now I have hydraulic brakes both on both ends, and now I'm going to buy another one called the Rev One. Dude, they are so much fun. I ride to work with it. It does like fucking 50 miles an hour. And I'm
Yeah, but
like,
they're expensive, aren't they?
no, I actually bought this one because I modified it that it could go because it goes 20 miles an hour, but I modified it to where it can go, 35. This one I got, but the Rev 4 or the Rev 1 can actually do uh 50 miles. And that one is 3,000, yeah, 3,000, no, $2,500 dollars for it.
Do you
I
make
bought, I
payments
bought,
or
I
did
bought,
you
no, no,
pay it
no, no,
outright?
pay it out, and the Voyager cost me only $400, 450 to be exact, and I just
That's a
modified it,
lot of money to put into an e-bike.
dude.
That's a lot of money
You
to buy
know
for an
what?
e-bike. 2,500.
I ride so good, dude. I love riding. It was
Yeah,
crazy,
but what about when it
when you.
rains out?
No, I got full rain gear. No, I got full
Yeah,
rain
you got
gear.
rain
See?
gear. You
Yep,
got rain gear, dude.
yep.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna spend that kind of money, you might as well just get a scooter. But then the scooters aren't that great in the U.S.
No, here I could because it has pedals. It's legal to ride on the sidewalk. So I'm passing lots. I'm passing up
Right.
everybody, and I beat them all the way to wherever they're going.
E-bike, I don't know,
That's
man.
because
I
there's no
couldn't.
weight on that thing. You weigh like 50 pounds, so that thing can cruise.
Okay, I give you that
Yeah,
one,
but
you
what happens
motherfucker.
if the tire blows out? Man, you're in a
But
world of hurt.
put Big Kevin on that thing. You'd be lucky if it goes 2 miles an hour.
What the hell?
That is true. Weight does matter.
I've been losing weight, man. Why you dogging me for?
How much you weigh now, Kev?
I weigh the same amount as the refrigerator.
The fuck does
We
that mean?
compare it.
350.
No, 330.
So you're at 330. Yeah, that bike wouldn't be able to handle you, dude. I mean, it would.
No, no, yeah, they would be so down completely. You
So you're
burn
down to
out that
330.
motor.
You were like 400 though, right?
I used to weigh four. I used to weigh 440.
440.
Damn.
God damn.
Yeah,
Anyway, well, 330. That's good, man. I mean,
yeah,
keep it up.
But
yeah.
Big E said for me to lose I had to go down to 280.
I would
Dang,
say he
Ren,
should have made
BK
you go
hit
down to
you
about
from
230.
e-begging to e-biking. That one, that's pretty
Yeah,
slap in the face.
he, he's just a punk. I don't care. He don't even have teeth.
See, I didn't even see that BK was in
I
there.
gotta say, it was pretty funny. That one was
Oh,
pretty good, BK.
I
That's
never
funny.
e-begged.
oh,
No.
That's fucked up.
oh.
Oh,
BK,
BK has an e-bike.
bring me
Everybody's
some
getting
beer, man.
e-bikes these
Next time you
days.
come to the country. Oh shit.
How come you're not getting you a e-scooter or whatever over there, Jerry?
No, I can't do e-bikes, man. To me, that's kind of I would never.
No, I mean like one of the
Uh,
electric scooters. They've got like the scooter styles that are electric.
nah,
What? I mean,
I'd rather get like
yeah, you're not one of these guys trying to save the planet, right? You like just pollute the hell out
no,
of that thing.
get the fuck
Now,
out of
now
here.
it's now it's going to a whole new level.
I'm dying, and I'm gonna die in 30 years anyway. I don't give a fuck what happens after I die.
Yeah,
30.
that's
You
true
wish you would live that long.
Yeah, you
I
probably
bet you I
gonna
do.
die like
I bet you
tomorrow.
I do live till 90. I bet you I live till 90. Unless I
though.
get hit by a car or
Well, I'll
something.
tell you what. Well, when you're an asshole, you live forever. Let me
Did your
tell you what.
did your
There
parents
you go.
your parents were elder or your parents still alive? Hell, I don't even know. Do they live
Uh,
long, like in
on
your
my
family?
Oh yeah, on one of my grandparents on each side of the family, one on each side, lived till the mid 90s. So I got a good probability I'll make it to 90.
Oh my God, I'm gonna live forever then because on my
Then
side
there
of
you
the
go.
family, yeah,
Ren,
105,
you should be dead
110.
already. What the hell are you talking about?
I
Yes,
know. I'm trying. I'm trying. God damn,
they should have buried your ass in the Philippines, man. What the hell?
dude, I should be coconut food.
Oh shit. No e-bike for me. Either a motorcycle or a scooter is what I do.
I mean,
here,
you
but
went into Bitcoin. It's just a matter of time.
No, I can't do an e-bike. I can't do an e-bike.
That
I
was
just
it.
can't. I can't. I would shoot myself before I'd get an e-bike.
You're going to be doing everything. Like you're going to have Neuralink in there stuck in your head before too much longer.
Hey, Ren, are you gonna put like a little? How should I say, a little basket in front of your e-bike there?
I ain't doing that bullshit. No, man, dude. If you see the bikes that I
He
actually
has the
own, they're pretty
basket
cool.
in behind him.
No, it
Put
looks
a
like
little
a motorcycle.
You can put a little basket on there. You can carry.
Oh my
stuff.
god, you piece of shit.
You might, if you have a little dog, you can put your little dog in there.
What am I? What am I, Carrie Perry? No.
There you go. Nah, you know.
No, dude, it keeps up with cars. I just roll, dude. It's fast.
You don't need a driver's license for an e-bike.
No, you don't. No, because there's classes. There's an E1, E2, and E3.
Wait.
Mine,
Oh, I see. What do you got? An E1?
no, an E2, but I modified it, put a bigger engine in it. Actually,
Like
it goes.
E1?
Yeah, but it has pedals, so the cops don't pull you over because.
So wait, your e-bike is not street legal?
Yeah. There you go.
It's not street legal. Oh man, let me call the cops.
No.
That's,
See,
that's
okay,
why I ride
Frank.
it on the
All right,
sidewalk.
Frank. Go ahead, Frank. That's something
Hey,
that Frank would
Pennsylvania
do.
trucker, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh,
Are you driving?
Pennsylvania, what's up?
Yep. Nah, just driving. I gotta go pick up a load of flowers going up to Indiana and Illinois.
That's a light load.
Oh, you're
Is
up
that
by,
code for,
you're up by
day?
me then.
Is that code for cocaine?
I was going to say that too. Flowers.
I mean, a flower. Was it? You remember that old movie? They Call Me Bruce. Remember he thought
Yeah.
it was cocaine was flour.
You know, I was thinking.
Oh
thinking
shit!
of
It's
flowers.
Ken.
What's up, boys?
What's happening?
Ken.
What's
Looks
going
like
on
you
in
were.
Norway?
Looks like you were flogging the dolphin there or something. What's going on with you, man?
Yeah.
Who's
What's
your
up?
daddy? Yeah.
What the hell?
What's up, brothers?
Uh-oh, Ken's been drinking. Here we go.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's going on, boys?
Another day in the jungle, buddy.
E-biking to e-biking. That's what's happening.
Another day, another big top.
It's a tough world out there. Dog eat dog world, man. Right, big cat? No
That's
jingle
right.
town.
I'm the big dog.
You're the big dog. We're all the fucking clowns in the circus, and you're the circus master, right?
That's right.
Ah, there you go. Mike Ross, we can see your comments, brother. We can see your comments. Did you block Mike Ross, big cat? Did you block Mike Ross?
No. Mike
No,
Ross
he's not
is right
blocked.
here. Where everybody can see him.
I mean, I can see it on through StreamYard. Let me see if I can see it through the
Yeah, on
Big Kev show.
yeah, you can see it on both.
Yeah, I can see it on both of you.
Frank,
You're good.
I know you're in the chat. Frank, I know you're in the chat somewhere. Unblock me. This is a fair. Unblock
Come on
me,
up, Frank.
alright?
Why would you want to be unblocked?
I don't know.
Come on
I
up,
don't
Frank.
If you don't have me blocked, you are allowed to block me.
I don't know. I like to make a comment once in a while on his show. But then I'm going to get blocked the minute I make the next comment. So it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I just soon shoot myself in the face.
God damn.
What time is it there, boys?
Well, everybody's probably in a different time zone. It is 9:20, almost 9:20 p.m. for me.
7:18
I
p.m.
got 9:18 Central Time.
Here's 4:20. 4:18, man.
Damn,
in the
you
morning.
passed out and still woke up drunk. God damn.
He's still smoking weed. Yeah,
Damn.
man.
Double pump.
You can smoke weed.
Oh,
in
you're in
Norway?
you're in Cali now. You've been stuck in the Philippines for so long, not being able to get the
Oh
the
yeah,
green.
I
You've been
smoke.
hitting it. You've been hitting it.
Of course, man. Matter of fact, my cousin, who I'm staying with, and matter of fact, you know, he
Jacob, are
actually
you
works
talking about
of
another
selling.
stream?
Look,
Don't know what you're talking
it's already light there, boys.
We are talking about another stream.
Damn, Ken's out there in nature talking to birds and shit.
Yeah, I hear that. I thought I was hearing things. I was like, looking out my window.
That's 3 gallons of bullshit in a 2-gallon bucket.
Boo, man, I got quiet there all of a sudden.
Why
That's
are
kinda weird.
we to support him?
We got quiet to hear the birds talking to Ken. What are they saying, Ken? Translate for us.
They say I need more Jaeger. My bottle's empty.
Jaeger.
I'm empty.
Jaeger's okay. Everybody can have a shot of Jaeger.
I need more. Some more.
Oh, I forgot it was Cinco de Mayo. I meant to go grab some tequila. Damn it, I forgot.
I didn't know today was Cinco de Mayo. Heck, we could have had Mexican today.
Well, why do you think I'm pounding freaking?
Well, that's
tequila
why
right now?
the Mexican guy was on earlier to remind everybody.
I tell you.
He didn't know it was Cinco de Mayo. He don't know what's going on half the time anyway.
No, I was talking about when the Jerry's alter ego guy came on here.
Yeah, Jerry just don't know what's going on.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Hey Jerry, I didn't know you were still here. How you doing, man?
Oh yeah. I thought.
You gotta be funny.
I
or what's
forgot.
up?
Was it
gotta
a
be-
tombstone? I forgot you were here. You can go
The
now.
big guy's trying to be funny.
Damn, Jerry. How you doing, brother? Shit, man. How you? Shit. Hey, buddy.
You guys got me confused with somebody else, man.
Yeah, I guess so. How you been? Hey, Gypsy. How you doing, man? Come on up. Hey, Jerry. Why don't you take a hike and let a real blogger come up?
All right, I'm gonna leave. All right, man. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, now don't go yet, Jerry. Jerry.
No. Let's not bring him back. We got rid of him. Jeez.
Well, Kevin made $100 one time. He said if he they donated $100, he would leave. Kevin, you ruined your chance.
You know, cheap ass motherfucker. Hey, Gypsy, come on up.
He's at work.
Oh. Come on up, Jerry. I was just playing with you. Don't be a crybaby.
Gypsy, your avatar picture you kind of look like the guy in that movie Mr. Nobody. I can't think of that actor's name off the top of my head.
Tired.
Now he's gonna treat me real bad all the time.
Yeah, but boys, so what's going on in the Barry situation, huh?
Yeah, nobody cares.
He's still in jail. He got no phone.
No, yeah. So he's been transferred to Manila, have he?
Oh, it's not gonna be that fast.
Oh,
So
Kevin has firsthand experience in this. What happened with you?
I never been. No. I was never a rock star.
No, I mean, how long did it take for you to? I know you weren't in like detention, but how long did it take for them to like get you or did someone? No, someone bought your ticket, didn't they?
Yeah, my
Okay,
aunt
never mind. I was
bought me a
thinking.
ticket to Guam.
Okay, I was thinking the embassy got it free. Never mind.
But see, it took me 3 months to get deported. It's not that easy to get kicked out of the country. it took a long time to get out of the country, and
No,
I had to go get my passport. I had to get a new
Was it a weight
passport.
limit issue?
but hold on. I mean, Kev, didn't you get deported? That was when it happened when you get that bolo in your head, right? You got
Yeah,
deported.
but see, I had an invalid passport, and my U.S. embassy said I had to get a new passport, and I had to pay like $70 to get a new passport, and they said come back in 2 weeks. I got a new passport, um, and I had to go through all the hoops to get a new passport, and then I got your new passport, and then I had to go to the immigration to get a stamp, and then that's when all the hell broke loose, and they said, Kevin, you overstayed like 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 13 years, and they said you owe us 5,000 US dollars, 20 like 20,000 20,000 pesos, and they
Right.
said you owe us this much money. Uh, can you give us 5,000 US? And they had their hand out at the window. And I said, well, I don't have this much money. And they said, well, can you go to the fourth floor? And on the fourth floor, that's where the attorney's office is. And that's
Kevin
where
said I'll give you
the
5,000 pesos, though.
well, that's only $10. And that's when that's where the deportation lawyer begins. That's when they start kicking me out of the country, and that took 3 months for me to get kicked out of the country.
But were you in the detention center or what?
No,
No.
because I was never a threat. But I did had to come like almost every other day back and forth to
Yeah,
get
what
my
do you want to hear that
paperwork.
nasty stuff, man?
That took like every other day for me to go back and forth to get my paperwork shuffled, because they don't have like a computer to I had to have like hard paperwork going back and forth up and down the stairs. They don't have like a computer to go up and down. I had to do the legwork.
Right.
And I don't think Barry is going to be able to do what I had to go to the NBI and have to have NBI clearance. And I had to do a whole bunch of legwork just to get out of the country.
I see.
Even though I had kids, I had 2 daughters, and I was never married. I had I was never married, but I had two daughters. But I lived with my kid's mom, but I was never married though. But Barry said, "Oh, Kevin was married. I was never married, but I had a living wife. I'm not a wife, but again, people said, oh well, but I called her my wife. But again, we were never married. But Filipinos like to say, your wife, you're my husband. But again, we were never married. But again, people like to say you're married.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, common law wife. Yeah.
There you go. But my kids are my kids on paper. They're my kids. I mean, on the birth certificate, they have my last name.
Are you saying they're not yours?
No. You look at my kids. and they, you know, they're my kids. They have all my looks. I'm proud to say they're my kids. Big E, how you doing, my brother?
Good. How are you?
I am very good, thank you.
Well,
Hey,
Beautiful.
I seen you give Ricky Drama $100. Kudos to you.
Mm-hmm.
So some people might have a fu for that, but I said congrats to you for doing that. Seriously,
Well,
I say kudos to you for taking the hatchet and throwing it away, and he apologized, and I said congrats for him for doing that, and yeah.
I never had any issues with him in the first place. I mean, he didn't like Aloe being on my show, but I've known Aloe 3 or 4 years longer than I knew him, so it's what it is.
Yeah. But again, I felt that he was man enough to bow down and say he's sorry and everything, and he was sober, and he said that to you, and I was
That
very
was nice of him.
proud of him for doing that.
Well, we have no reason to be attacking each other, really.
Correct.
Because I don't have any issue with him. I mean, I think people think that once the camera goes off, we're sitting there thinking about this stuff and like plotting and planning and going to war. But I never think of it once I'm off the panel. I don't have anything against him. I never did.
See,
This
show that I'm
I talk
doing,
shit.
this show that I'm doing right now,
When I walk
I'm
off,
not
it's done.
dicking. This show that I'm doing right now, I'm not dicking Ricky Drama. I'm not dicking Barry or nothing. I'm just having a show. But I'm not talking bad about Ricky Drama, and I'm not talking bad about Frank, and I'm not talking bad about nobody. I'm just having a regular show. So
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Everybody wants you to take sides. I don't take anyone's side. I'm on my own independent person. I have different people I like Nico and you, and even Barry's a likable guy when you get to meet him. And Ricky was nice when I met him too. So I don't.
he's
not going to spend my life
nice
every day.
when he's controlled.
He is. It's nice, and he's. I'm not going to spend my life hating people. I'm just not going to do it. I got better things to do.
It's a waste of damn time hating people. I mean, it's just
Yeah,
when you're
too
chasing
much
down
work.
people, it's just it's a lot of work. Yeah, it's like god damn.
kidding.
No, I agree with the whole not hating part because I'm in that same camp. But I would actually, Big E, call you out for assisting a person who has shown that he will not change. He has a perfect record of proving
I
that
have to agree.
he
I
is
have
not
to
going to
agree.
do anything better. So I would say I think you were very foolish for thinking that someone who has a perfect track record of not doing anything and to assist him.
No, I agree with you. I am, but you have to realize we have tens of millions of people like this in the States that are hillbilly types or just
I
whole
agree, but
mindset.
we're not talking
What do-
about we're not talking about tens of millions of people. We're talking about one particular person.
Well, I know, but we could go down the list of people, and what do you do with them as a society? You just
Yeah, you get
put them on an
caught.
island
You
and
get
then
caught
you
for
starve
doing
to death.
something. No, you get caught for doing something wrong. You pay whatever the penalty is for that. It's not for you to decide if that person should be forgiven for it. If that's I'm not saying
Oh
you
no, I'm
want
not.
him to
I'm
be
not.
forgiven, but but the thing is, the way I look at it is, you were literally helping somebody. How do I want to word it? You're helping a man
Come on, let's get to the
to
chase,
solve.
Biggie. You bailed him up because of Frank, right?
No,
Yes,
No,
it is.
not really.
Come on.
Like
You love
somebody
pissing
like
off. You like.
Ken,
It might be
Ken,
part
Come
of the
Ken,
on,
motive.
man.
Ken, hang on.
It might be part
No,
of the
no, no,
motive.
no, no. Come on, man. Don't. Come on, boys. Come on. Don't just
I
fuck
think
around the bush.
I mean there might be some of that going on, but I don't know if you are doing
It
that.
is
You can
going
comment
on,
on
man.
that.
That's come on.
I'm looking at it.
Nobody give a fuck about Barry. They just want to wind up Frank.
So anyway, so yeah,
Let's be
so
real, yeah. I'm real, yeah.
yeah, all right, Ken,
I'm here.
take a
I'm a
step
real
back for
person, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I
take a
don't
step back. Ken,
go around the bush.
chill for a second.
Well, I will take that criticism loss and accept it because I'm not the smartest guy in the world when it comes to always making the right decisions. But we live and die by our choices, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I mean, if you look, people make mistakes, but I'm sure you have had enough people probably come at you. Maybe they haven't come at you like the way I am right now, actually trying to have a discussion about it. I mean, I find it to be literally ludicrous that you were helping this man.
Well, again, everybody has a
Noted.
soft spot.
But come on, Biggie. I mean, I know if the other guys don't know, I know you do it to piss off Frank.
That's part of the motivation. That's not even 50% of it.
Piss off.
It's about
push a
49.7.
button.
There we go. We got something. There we go.
Well, I
I'll
have a
admit that
question
it's
for
partly
Biggie.
motivation. Yes, sir.
Right. Now listen,
But
I
it's kind
called
of hard to
Morgan.
help
I
somebody
can't
when
even
they
talk.
don't want help.
No.
Go ahead, Mark.
Probably
Uh,
all the people who's supporting this is pissing off Frank, right?
Go ahead, trucker, talk.
Okay, so I called Morgan County Sheriff's Office. I talked to the Warrants Division. This was like 3 days ago, I believe. And I just gave them a date of birth and a name and asked if they confirmed there was a warrant. The lady checked, said yes. There is an active warrant for back child support. That's it. So my question is, how's he going to get a passport when he ain't allowed to get a passport now because of back child support?
Emergency passport. I had to do
Okay.
that too. I lost my passport.
I didn't even know they had an emergency passport. I just wondered.
They do.
I'm like,
I
Yeah,
had to get it 3
if you happen
times.
to, well, I mean, if you're not a criminal and that, if you do, I had a friend lose a passport. The embassy can do a 1 day passport, like they can expedite it real fast. You can go in there
What up, Frank?
and actually get it done within a day. And there's
okay.
certain offices in the USA actually you can have a 1 day passport done. I got my kids
That's
1
if
day
you lose
done
your
in New
passport.
Orleans.
Lose or stolen, but even if you have to have one, so they can issue it.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, if he owes back child support, they may give him one, but once he hits the States, you're going to take it.
Well, it explains why he
passport
didn't pay. You know,
I mean,
his visa
there's
fee.
so much more before that even happens. To be honest, I mean, he's probably they're going to have to give him. They're going to pay for his ticket. They're going to seize his passport immediately when he goes back to the
They're going
States
to
until.
depatronize him.
Yeah, and they're going to take. They're not going to allow him to have a passport until he even pays that back. And then if he does owe the back child support, then obviously they'll probably hold his passport for that also. But
so, do you have a question, Pennsylvania trucker?
No, I was just asking, how is he going to get a passport if he owes back child support? That's all.
That's it. Yeah, that's how they do it.
Okay.
No, he's going to face everything he has to pay for. I don't believe in bailing people out and letting them get off scot-free.
It kind of seems like you sort of assisted in that.
No. I mean, bringing somebody food and helping out get a free trial. Do you believe in like a public defender, Lost?
I don't.
Are you publicly defending him?
Pay for it.
I mean, I don't. Do the Philippines have public defenders? I mean, yeah. I mean, I believe
No.
obviously that's part of the U.S. Constitution. He's not in the USA.
That's part of our Constitution, and the principle of it, just the principle of it. everyone should be given a defense, even if they're guilty. We don't just round people up and.
Yeah, sure, but why do you have to be the
That's all.
arbiter of that? I mean, you didn't do it.
Well, no.
Are you going to start lining up the expats that are overstaying and helping each and every single one of them out?
I don't know any other ones that are overstaying, and I've never overstayed.
But I mean, you wanted to bring up like all kind of different people from other one. I was trying to pinpoint one person.
No. I'm just saying it's the principle of. I think he shouldn't be bailed out, and I think he should pay for whatever he's done wrong.
Criminal.
But he should be given representation to get a fair shake. That's all we're talking about.
My opinion is with Barry is Barry's going to change right now because he needs help. But once he gets back to States, he's going to go right back to the same.
He's never going to. He's never going to change. Anybody who thinks this man's going to change they're fooling themselves.
I'm with you. I'm seriously with
Just
you.
fooling yourself. And I'm not saying.
And I hope the best for Barry. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not
I don't hate this guy or nothing. I've actually had good talks with him. It has nothing to do with me hating him. It has to do with a man. Like, honestly, if I was a person who was doing a bunch of crappy stuff, I don't want anybody to bail me out. It's nobody. It needs to help me for me making terrible decisions. And the way I look at it, Big E, is you are helping this man. You're in a way helping bail him out from his terrible decisions. I mean, I know you want to be helpful. That's cool. Like, I'm not like mad at you. I don't want you to think I'm mad at you for doing it, but it's just like you know, you're helping this guy who
just has a big heart, man. I'll just tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's what it is, Lost. I mean, I think Pennsylvania trucker and I have the same disease. You know, you feel bad for certain people, and you help them out. If you're having a good year,
you don't feel bad for me, do you?
No, you can feel.
No.
Obviously, he does. He's wanting to help you out.
You have no idea how much money I've spent on you.
That's not good because
You are a special needs child. Are you kidding me? But no, I think that's how it is. Like, we have a big quarter, a big bonus, something. You just feel like, hey, you want to do something nice for somebody. That's it. I don't expect Bama to do wholesale changes because some people are helping them.
See,
I don't think people 50 are changing.
Nico,
yeah, one thing
we got
I
Nico.
want Barry to realize, you know, in the Philippines, no case, no face, but in America, it's totally different. You can text somebody
all
or
around.
post something, and they'll arrest you for it.
47 in the house. Smash
That's the
that
thing,
like
though.
button.
It's like I don't even think punishment, you know, to Barry would even faze him because he's too like focused on I don't give a damn, you know, because
Yeah,
he
he already
always found
said
a way.
once he gets back to state, it's gonna be worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he don't care.
I heard him say that the other day.
How can you help somebody that doesn't care? He doesn't. You know, to flip out a knife
Jerry,
in front of
come back
somebody,
up.
he doesn't care.
Nico, come on up.
That's not my take on it. Not after meeting him. I would have thought that before.
No, I met him. I hung out with him. So this is my
when he was free. No, when he was free, yeah, I agree with you. He was doing it terribly, but when you've been locked up for a week in a cage, you start to do a little introspection.
I figure you become a little bit humble.
Let's get it right, boys. He after all the evidence came out, right? He before the video and the picture came out, he was lying through his teeth. I was not arrested or nothing like that. So when it came out, he had to admit. You know what I mean?
But Kenny boy, you know going into it that Bama's being Bama. You don't believe a word of it. I mean, you have to be nuts to believe any of it. But what does everybody want to have happen to him? They want him to commit suicide, or they want to kick him, get him down so far, get him homeless.
I didn't say anything like that.
I know you don't think that way. I talked to him privately. I tried to get him to apologize to Mark and to Kevin for the things he said, and
he did apologize to me.
Yeah.
No. Listen,
on my
everybody's
lot.
taking.
So
Hold on, real quick. Everybody's taking this to the extreme, like the letting
Yeah.
y'all around thing here. It's like,
N-
should he die? Nobody's talking about him
No,
dying and
no.
dying. He
Just
did. He
he
did.
needs
He
to
did
better
something.
himself.
He did something illegal. All he needs to do
Life in
is.
jail for overstaying the
Who said
visas.
he's
We have
staying in?
20
Who's
million.
saying he's staying life in
No,
jail? He's going to more
no.
likely get
No,
deported.
somebody
Y'all are
we have
taking no. Y'all are taking this to some extreme level that just is not going to happen. I don't want Barry to die. I don't want hardships for him from all.
No.
He just needs to be held accountable for his actions. Nothing more,
I
nothing
agree,
less. And Big E, what you are doing is taking the accountability away from. That's what it feels like. That's exactly what it is, actually.
well, I don't see it that way, but I understand where you're coming from. I do.
And I'm not attacking you, by the way. I don't think
understand.
you're. I don't
Well,
think you're taking that away. I just people in the chat.
no. You can say whatever you want, but when we get on our high horse about overstaying visas, what are we going to do with the 20 million illegal aliens in America? Are we going to round them up, make them all homeless, make sure they're punished and feel like shit, and feel like they're losers, that we feel really good about ourselves, that we humiliate
But
those
you
people?
you
I just
also
don't see it that way.
Big E, you also got to look at what the track record he has done there. It's
Well,
not good.
no, but I'm
Yeah,
not
look at
saying
the
this good, but that's a whole different. That's a different thing. That's not what he's
Yeah.
being charged with. He's being charged with overstaying a visa. If there are other charges coming that are legitimate, not made up charges, then I think he should pay for that.
But
I think
you're
I
still.
think if I were a Pennsylvania trucker, he should sue him for defamation. I think Kevin should. Even what he said about Frank, I think was wrong.
You're taking the overstay to like some level, like 20 million people in the USA. This is all I'm saying. I think this is what most people are saying outside of like the troll people. Okay, I'm not part of that. Is all I'm saying to you, Biggie, is right in America. If a person comes into this country illegally and they get caught, it is illegal, and they typically will get deported. People get deported from the USA every day. I've had people I've worked with who have been here working legally have been deported. That's all I'm
True.
saying. I'm
True.
just saying he needs to be held accountable for what he has done. That's it.
Oh, but
Nothing
I
else.
agree with you, Lost. But 100% of whatever we do, and I'm doing only a little bit. He's going to get deported no matter what. There's no way for him to avoid deportation. It's guaranteed, no matter whatever outcome of this happens, he is being deported. And
Richie Drama, come on up.
Illuminati, whatever his name was, Illuminati. I know that's you, Frank.
Hello.
About being a criminal. If he's a criminal, then he should be charged with giving criminal charges for his behavior.
We'll see how much.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
I said my
yeah,
piece.
yeah. There's nothing we're gonna say.
Since Ty and I are on the same board, and a lot of other people.
Yeah,
like
there's nothing
this,
we're
it's
gonna
like when
say.
someone has a perfect track record of not even trying to help themselves, and not only that, but this to be true. Okay, this to be true, yet you still decided to put yourself in the position to help them, and that.
Well, wait a minute, Lost. Let me ask you this: Have you ever been worked with homeless people before?
I absolutely have, yes.
And every one of them put themselves there, but we still have some level of compassion as a society. And how do we deal with those people? And those people are as defiant as hell, even though they're living in a cardboard box in Skid Row.
Yeah,
So
I'm not grabbing homeless people
decision.
from a homeless shelter and bringing them to my house. That would be a comparison of what you're doing.
No, I'm not doing that, and I wouldn't. And I'm not saying that he's a savory guy.
I heard.
That has
Listen,
never done wrong,
this is what I'm gonna bring up. Because it's not just you. I've heard a lot of people in the community. A lot of people backed off, and Nico's in the show, so I'm gonna use Nico as an example. He first came out was like, we should help this guy, and the other guy on the panel with him. He needs a mentor. People should help him, even though he's been bashing the man for years. I mean, this is just nonsense from people. When someone we know for a fact 100% has not changed, he has done nothing to improve his life, he's taken nobody's advice on anything ever, and yet for some reason you want to help someone who won't help themselves. That's it. That's all I say. I think it's crazy.
I think that's the key, though. Any ongoing help, it has to be with someone who's willing to help themselves. So
Yeah, and
I know
he's
the
not.
conversations
So
I've had with him.
But come on, man.
yeah, he's
Let's
blowing. He's more likely blowing smoke up your ass like he blew smoke up my ass years ago.
Yep. He did to
let,
me.
let,
I'm
let
not
me
saying, look, I'm probably wrong to, maybe I'm wrong to do it, but I think
No, that's what I'm
it's a
trying to tell
similar
you.
thing with
You are wrong.
Pennsylvania
buddy.
trucker gave him $300 for his teeth, and he didn't do it. I mean, he was good-hearted, and it's,
Oh my God.
Yeah,
but
and
these are
I
good-hearted
remember
moves.
giving PA trucker shit for that because he already had a long track record. It's like PA trucker at the time he did that. I mean, that was asinine of him. I even said that. I
How do
mean,
you
it's
think
just
he continues to function? It's because of people that are giving him money. He just continues to do what he does. And he
exactly.
feels that he's going to continue to do what he's doing because there's always going to be somebody out giving him a handout.
Not anymore. I don't.
That's
Well,
how he
like I
functions
said,
this long.
he has functioned that way. But I think he will be getting deported. He is going to face a lot of consequences. So
Yeah, he's
I
facing
just
about
feel
a
like
half
that's
a million
inevitable.
in consequences.
Yeah, and the thing is,
Mhm.
Biggie, I know you want to be
Dude.
helpful, but like that help could be used for someone who would actually use it, who would actually
Oh man, I was going to
like
say
it, who would
that.
actually want it.
Wow.
Instead, you've decided to give your time, and you and I both know time is like more valuable than almost anything, right? And you have given your time to someone who just does not deserve it when that effort could have been put to some way better use, buddy. You know what I mean?
Could be, but like even I remember years ago with Kevin. I mean, it seemed like the whole world was coming down on Kevin. I always stood by his side because I don't like seeing somebody down getting kicked like that. And
Because I was under
it's probably
medication and
part
I
of it.
didn't know better. Now I can stand up for myself and I'll just block your ass.
But,
I don't got
Big Kev's the same way. Like nobody, Big Kev made his mistakes. Nobody needs to help him. A lot of people have, but nobody should be helping him. He stayed 13 years over. No, nobody else did. Ren didn't. You didn't. I didn't. Right? When I've gone to other countries like you do, we pay our visas and we do everything by the books.
Yes.
You know, if someone's doing something wrong, it's not nobody's business to bail them out and help them.
And
Especially
what
a
Lumina
person who
said
don't
there
deserve
about
it.
the smoking, drinking woman, I agree with you 100%. If you can't afford that lifestyle, you shouldn't be begging for those things. And I would
Well,
never
here's a
give
question.
that. But
Here's a question for everybody on the panel. You think Bam actually had his phone taken away, or you think he's just staying off YouTube because?
I don't even care, to be honest.
No,
I
he got
don't.
No,
I don't even think about that. I don't
got
even
it
worry
taken-
about it.
he got all the contraband taken away because they raided Big-Utan and they're raiding Cebu to remove all the contraband.
Well, Frank said that was a old video he posted just to see who would run with it.
honestly, there's no change from before that ran to after. I saw him 3 different times. It's nonsense.
Or
You just
did
walk
he-
right in and out.
Or did he really change and decide to stay off of YouTube so he don't get himself jammed up again? Or
It's
anymore,
probably
whatever
that.
he is.
It's probably that option. Is what I'm
Yeah, if he consulted a lawyer, they probably told him, shut your mouth.
Oh yeah,
You know?
anyone's gonna tell you, hey,
But-
quit doing the
And-
same shit.
He's not getting bail
That's what-
because he's not going to get bail. He's not going to get. He might get 24-hour liberty to fix his affairs and get his shit. Then they're going to transfer him to Manila.
What's
I,
those
I
24
thought he
hours
was in
gonna do?
Manila already.
Nah, they got him in Cebu,
No, he's
I
not.
think.
Everybody said
Yeah.
it takes longer than 24 hours. Kevin said it takes. You gotta go back every couple of days.
Oh, it takes months. Months.
But
He's
what
not
happened?
gonna be-
then? Why was
he's in like a custody situation. Like he's being
So
detained.
why was
He's
his
not going to be
phone-
walking around freely. I can't imagine.
No.
so why was his phone
Anyway, the
taken?
process don't even matter. That's not even what we're talking about. Y'all keep
No.
wanting to talk about this and that about
No,
what he's
okay.
doing in jail. None of that shit matters.
Okay,
He's
here's-
there. He's
here's
already done the crime. They literally
Yeah.
nabbed him at his place wherever he was staying. He's done it. Everybody knows he admitted he overstayed like like 5-6 years, whatever the hell it is.
7.
So well, boom, done. Okay, there's
Yeah.
nothing even to argue about anymore. That is what he has done.
And
Is this Baggio Eric on the other line?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Here's
Oh,
another
hi.
thing.
How you doing?
How's it going? Here's another thing. I'll admit it, and there's a lot of other people that have turned Barry in. They've sent the knife video in. They've sent his sex videos in. Frank just went the extra mile and paid an investigator to find him to take care of it. That's what Frank did. Frank took his own money or whatever money, GCAT, whatever Frank's doing. And
It seems
Frank
like it's
went
just
the extra
Captain.
mile.
It seems like it's just like Captain Save a Scumbag situation. So it's really weird what's
Yeah.
going on with a lot of
I mean,
the guys in the community.
by helping this guy out, especially the one that's landing Saturday, who's another one, running a GoFundMe.
Just say Ricky Drama.
Yeah, Ricky Drama.
Hey, John Smith, how are you?
And it's not going to help him. Barry's toast. He's done. Whatever now he was doing on YouTube, that's either to give to his girlfriend, pay his motorcycle off, Patty, so he's got some cash. And this is the question that I have for the panel. If he's got an open warrant in Alabama, TSA and Customs Immigration are going to nab him when he steps foot in the state. Whether they extradite him or not, who knows? And here's another thing that was brought up to me because I have a niece that works at immigration. If Barry's looking at $270,000 in fines plus 7 years of visa fees, ACR iCard, he's looking at almost $500,000 pesos to get back in. Okay? Basically. Then he'll never get, even if he does want to get married, it doesn't matter because he won't have a clear NBI. He'll have it on his record. So, but all these people giving him money, it just fucking blows my mind.
Well, everybody needs support, so
That's just false. Not everybody needs support. Some people don't deserve support.
No.
I like that word, deserve. Yeah.
You have to earn it. If you were doing nothing, because I think we've probably all had some friends or family members some point in their life, right? You've tried to help them out. You tried to help them out. You get burnt. You get burnt. You get burnt. There's some point you have to say no. And it's not like this particular man is even like friends with anybody or family member or anything like that. He's
I'm just
basically
throwing
a
a life jacket
YouTube
out.
troll, for the most part. It's not like
I'm
he's,
throwing a life jacket out.
I mean, it's just I find it to be crazy that people want to save this particular person.
I'm throwing a life jacket out. Hey, you know what I mean? Everybody deserves a life jacket.
Okay, how many life jackets have this community given Barry? I know.
Oh, a whole lot.
No, I know.
More than I ever got.
Okay.
Yeah, the boat's out of life jackets. You got to give up.
Now, here's the thing, Lost. I know somebody, Barry emailed him or messaged him on Facebook. Hey, I need some food. Can you send me $40? So the guy was nice, sent him $40. 1 hour later, there was a video of Barry live streaming from the bar.
From the bar. From the bar.
From the bar.
Yeah.
That happened quite a bit. Trust me.
Yeah. And Pennsylvania trucker, you and I have a mutual friend that lives down in Digos.
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Barry,
I know who you're talking about.
Okay, he let Barry stay 30 days. Then after he kind of put Barry out, well, he did it to piss everybody off. But after that, he had his wife go across the Sorry store, and Barry ran up a 2,500 peso credit.
Yeah.
You know, people don't remember. People don't remember the ex-girlfriend that's got a criminal case against him.
Oh, they're
Yeah, and
both.
the guy in Diggo's paid it off just to keep peace.
Yeah, because it was a family member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but people giving him money, everybody out there that's giving him money,
I'm guilty of it.
I've never been guilty of it, so I refuse to.
Yeah, I just
I
don't
won't anymore.
typically give money to people on YouTube in general. It just don't make a lot of sense.
Same here, man. Volunteera. Don't send.
I mean, listen, I'm not against someone giving money to a YouTuber that they like and are getting entertainment from. I'm not against it. I'm personally not going to do it.
Yeah, but there are some legitimate people out there, though.
No, I agree. I'm not saying like Kevin, like you. I'm not saying you don't deserve people who like you and like the stream to give you money. I'm not against that kind of stuff. I'm just saying I'm not going to do it. But I think you need to earn it. I think
Yeah.
you deserve it. Like when PA Trucker gave you the 20 earlier, right? You know he's doing that. You know to assist you. You know help keep the stream going. You know this is your time. You know time is money. I don't think there's nothing wrong with doing it, but I do think there's something wrong when giving people money who do not deserve it, who are going to waste it. They're not going to do what they say to do with it, especially when they have a wonderful track record of actually doing it.
Yeah, just like you coming up on my stream, that's your time. So thank you for coming up and giving me your time.
Okay, I'll tell you this much. Lost, have you ever been to Cebu?
I have.
Okay. I've been down. I was there about a month ago. I said, I'm going to really find out what's going on with Barry because I had business there anyway. So I showed his picture to like 3 or 4 bars down there in downtown. The Gecko, a couple other ones, the Blue
the
Mango.
Gecko. Yeah, I saw
the
Mango.
Blue Mango, the Mango. He has bar tabs open from like fucking 4 years ago.
Yeah, I know a guy who's been around there and has done something similar to you have, and like he's said the same thing. So I mean, this is why like I think like you saying that is a surprise to nobody, right? You know what I mean? Like that's not a shocker to anybody within this community, but what he actually does. So but what is a shocker is people
giving money.
Giving him money. Now I understand some people are giving money because of the whole, you know, I'm giving him money to piss off this other guy, you know. I mean, I understand that. I understand people are donating money to keep this train wreck alive. Okay, cool. I mean, I totally get that, but I find Big E to be a person who isn't in that camp necessarily, and so when I heard him doing this, I was shocked. But you have donated money to
I'm
this
like
cause.
Switzerland. I'm Switzerland. I'm neutral.
I mean, okay, I can tell you this much.
Yeah, but when the Nazis went into Switzerland and were killing Jews, would you have remained? I mean, that's an extreme example, but
I would
the
have
problem
hidden
is
some Jews.
no. The problem is you planted your flag already, Big E. You're not neutral in this. You're not neutral.
No,
would
but
have been doing nothing.
Would you hide Jews in your hidden compartment?
Yeah, I probably would have.
Even if
that
even
probably
if it
would.
was illegal, even if it was
For
illegal,
sure.
I would have.
But I wouldn't have hidden
But
the Nazis.
No, I wouldn't hit the Nazis either.
Barry's not the Jew in the analogy.
Overstaying visas is not the same as Eichmann and Mengele, okay? It's a little bit different scale and scope.
Well, yeah, 100%, but the analogy still holds.
Bar fines and overstays are not exactly rise to the level of the Nazis.
For sure. So you think he should be forgiven for all those things? I mean, you're making it out because it's petty. It's not a big deal.
No, I didn't say that. I think he should be deported. I think he should be deported for what he did. You know, it would have been nice if he deported himself, so he could have avoided a lot of this. The minute you're an overstayer, you're never going to get out without paying it, either through jail, deportation, or you have to actually pay the money. I've never missed my visa for 10 years. So I don't think it's fair to all the people who are doing it the right way.
All right.
It is fair. It is fair when you do it properly. That is the fair. That is the way you're supposed to do it.
But I'm not going to put them in a rowboat to cross the Pacific Ocean either. I mean, there is a certain level of
Question.
Which one of you didn't pay his visa fees for the past 6 years?
Bran.
So, hey, look! I'm raising my hand. Can I ask something?
Ask away, Ken.
Okay.
Well, hey,
So,
Lost,
hold on. Shut your pile, mate. Let me talk. Yeah. Wait. So why is Ricky doing the fundraiser for?
You're going on a whole nother branch there, Ken.
Yeah, but you're saying he's done. He's dusted. So why are people doing trying to get donations then?
To poke at the other guy. I mean, I think that one's pretty obvious.
God damn.
All right, mate. All right.
I don't know. Anyway,
And we
Biggie,
are-
I'm not trying to sit here and just like hound you to death about it. It's,
Well,
you know.
I'll be honest with you. We talked to the girlfriend multiple times, and she's crying the whole time. She's so in love with the guy. So I got to wonder in some of these stories, if the guy is as big of a monster as everybody said, how come she's so happy with him? I don't believe every story I hear just because somebody put it out there on YouTube. I mean, everyone said Kevin has never paid for his children, but Kevin showed me about 200 different receipts privately. You know, people say things all the time that aren't true. I mean, if there's no evidence. I know with one girlfriend, she made it all up. I saw the screenshot.
Hold on. Are you really going to try to say you're unaware of the things Barry's done?
Pretty much, yeah.
How? No.
I don't follow. No, I don't follow it.
You are not that foolish of a man to not think. I'm telling you. I'm telling you as a guy who followed Barry like right out of the gate, right? That
I've never followed him. I've never watched him. But I know in the time with Babe, I happened to see all of her messages the day or two after she claimed all these allegations. She said she's just doing it to get him back into her life.
Okay.
And
Biggie,
so, go ahead, give it to me, Eric. Right here.
Okay. Well, if Barry's such a nice guy, I heard.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I know that, but I don't know if
I said his girlfriend said that.
Okay, I don't know if he changed from Sheila to this girlfriend. Okay, but I heard the messages that he left her, Sheila, the ex that put the case on him, that he was going to extort her, put the naked pictures out there on his YouTube and online and everything. Okay,
Criminal. He should have been charged. Criminal.
He is charged.
Why didn't that case go forward? Why didn't that case go forward?
I think because the same time that Frank got Barry picked up, she was in Cebu. I think part of her case against Barry was to ask for deportation, drop the criminal, and just go with the deportation.
Well, here's my point, Eric. I've lived here for years. Just like the fact that he got picked up when they actually wanted him to be picked up, they could have picked him up over anything they wanted to. It's not like it's hard to find.
Yeah.
And if the Philippines wants him out, then he's out.
Yeah.
But it's not. It shouldn't be arbitrated in the court of YouTube with people who, in some cases, his chief nemesis has done every single thing that Barry has done.
Yeah.
The one who's leveling most of the charges. So
okay, I'll give you an example because the guys in the chat and left a comment. Lost can remember this one, maybe Sentai too. Hey, Lost.
I'm here.
Mm-hmm. You remember when Frank was accusing he lives in Texas now with his wife, that he was accusing him of molesting his niece? Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So,
but you're talking about another guy. You're not talking about Barry at the moment.
Well, I'm just saying the same thing Barry
no,
said
but I'm
about
saying
Frank,
most of the information that's out on YouTube comes from that source. Now, I never followed Barry. I don't know what he said or done. I
No,
have
no,
no
hold on,
idea.
hold
I've
on,
never.
hold on. You're fooling yourself right now because I'm telling you. You want to pretend that people who actually have information on them, like you want to disregard that and pretend only trolls are saying this shit.
I'm not only pretending that, but as an
Yeah, you are.
example,
You are just gliding
no,
over the fact of the things that I've
no,
said, and you want to bring up
no,
a
I'm not.
troll.
No, I'm saying that he should pay for whatever crimes he's committed, and people should have followed through with their cases. I said that Pennsylvania trucker should go and file a case against him, and he should be found guilty of that. But if the cases don't come and he's not convicted, then he's not guilty of the crime. There's no crime if he's not charged
Yeah,
with the
but
crime.
I'm not talking about crimes. I'm talking about
No, that's what everyone's talking about.
no,
Crimes, all these crimes.
I'm talking about scumbag moves. Someone who's
Oh,
not
no.
don't help themselves. I'm
No,
talking
he's. I
about a
mean,
man.
that's.
I'm talking about a
Yes.
man. Every person he has met there, he is screwed over.
I'm with you on that part.
You can trace all this, but if this is what I'm saying,
I'm with you on that part, Law.
You know these things, but you decided to help him, which is mind-boggling to me.
Well,
It's just to piss Frank off.
sorry to boggle your mind, but I have a different way of looking at it. But I'm not saying he isn't guilty of countless forms of scumbaggery, but you'd have to round up about 100,000 of them here who are doing pretty much.
We're not
the same
talking
thing.
about hundreds of thousands of people. We're talking about this guy.
Okay, hey,
I
yeah,
know.
I gotta roll. I said my piece.
All right, right on then.
Have a
All right,
good night.
Eric.
Yep. And
All
Frank.
right,
Take care,
Eric.
Eric.
Thanks for
Anyway,
coming up.
on that note, I'll leave it be. I don't want to harp on it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, people, just stop. I'll leave it as people stop sending any money. It's not going to help. It's really not. He's going. His hearing is before
I'll
the
back
court
that
of
up.
one person, the BI commissioner. So I got to go.
Later, dude.
All right, Eric. Take care.
All right, have a good day.
I personally think he has his family notifying the BI commissioner, all of his supporters. I think the BI commissioner is probably going to get pissed and say, why is everybody contacting me over this? And he's just going to double down and
Who's playing with music?
harder. I don't know. Somebody's playing guitar.
It's Richard.
Richard's
I
not
mean, if he
here.
was a
Richard's
BI
not on the screen.
commissioner,
I don't think he is.
got a bunch of emails and phone calls, how would you think?
I was thinking of it after a while.
I'm just playing the music.
What's going on here? Who's playing music?
No, you'll get Kevin's channels. Right.
Yeah, don't give him a strike,
Ken,
man.
quit playing around. What's wrong with you?
Oop, everybody's falling out. Well, hey, Big Kev, man, it was good talking tonight. I'm going to go ahead and bail here. I know you probably don't have too much longer anyway. I'm going to go hang out with the family.
Yeah,
since
we've
I've
been on for almost three hours. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for coming out and hanging out with us.
All right. Well, hey, man, it was good talking to everybody here earlier. So y'all have a good one, man, and peace out.
All right. Have a
Oh,
good night.
Ken.
All right. Cheers,
I
mate.
want to say something to Ken real quick. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, Ken.
Cheers.
Hey, Ken. Go fuck yourself.
Take care, boys. I have to go have a nap.
All
We'll
right.
see
You
you.
have a good day, kid.
You're gonna pass out. You're not gonna have a nap.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah.
See you.
You gotta aim for your pillow and pass out.
Thank you for having me on. I love you all. You're all awesome. You know what I mean? Take care.
Well,
All right,
have a
Ken.
good night.
The video, Mikko, the video's on the Copycat channel.
Cheers, boys.
Okay. Well,
Hey, Biggie, where are you at?
green belts. In fact,
You're
I'm
still
right
in
on the side. Right on the side of this wall is where I met Ricky Drama the first time, and where If you remember, the day that we met him was the same day Aloe was on the bridge,
Yeah.
right down here. If you remember that famous day, that's where I'm standing here right now. When I was with Muggs, April,
Oh.
and we met Ricky, and then Aloe was here. Not Roberto, Aloe.
No, Roberto just popped up.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
Roberto.
I mean, not Roberto. Hey, what's wrong with you, man? I'm the man.
Roberto might want to take a few shots too. Go ahead, Roberto. You've already been roughed up.
A shot at who?
They're taking shots at me the last hour.
Hey, I
Oh.
can take shots.
I'll take a shot.
No, I'm only
You're
joking. I'm only
Biggie, you're a big
B-52.
You're a big
Big
boy.
pussy.
You can handle yourself. You're doing just fine. I'm behind you, brother. I'm behind you 100%.
I sent you a bunch of stuff, but I don't think you. I think I'm still in the
I-
friend request zone.
Is it really? Maybe I'll double check. I'll double check.
Yeah, I sent you a bunch of stuff, but yeah,
Hey,
check
Rich
it out.
Belong.
I was wondering why you
You got
didn't
Rich
return
Belong
any
in
of
the
my
house?
requests to get on my messenger.
I did.
Okay.
I sent you a bunch of videos yesterday, even. That
Yeah.
didn't get seen, so it's probably in the one of those.
Other
loops of
other
requesting.
than let me say something real quick because I'm driving and I don't want to get cut off here in some bad spot. But anyways, on the issue of Frank filing a report on Barry, he's always like threatened that he's gonna file this report. He doesn't have any money left. He doesn't want to spend any of his savings. He's not gonna go through with it. But if he does, let me tell you, and if you guys can disagree with me on this if you want, or you can correct me. But in a court of law, if you file a criminal on someone, isn't it your obligation or your lawyer's obligation to put a gag order on you? Because what he's doing is every time he goes on YouTube and spills that, oh, Barry is a criminal, he did this, he burns kids, that's going to ruin his case against Barry, because if Barry has a good defense attorney, the attorney's going to say, hey, my client, the complainant is putting bad words out there, so I'm not going to get a fair trial. Okay? Don't you agree? So the more he gets on YouTube and spills out that Barry's doing this, Barry, and vice versa. And vice versa. If Barry's putting a case on Frank, he should shut his mouth, because
He's
he's
just
going to
slandering himself.
his case. Don't you agree? Biggie, anybody
I
out there?
definitely
I
agree.
do. I
Yeah.
agree.
I deal with lawyers all the time. The first thing they tell you is keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything.
Yeah.
Don't give them
talk
anything
about
they can
any
use.
Your crimes. Or don't
Right.
talk about anything about the case. They always tell you that.
Keep your mouth shut.
So Frank should, not file a case on him, because he's going to lose. Because if Barry has a good defense attorney, he's going to say, hey, Commissioner, this guy has tainted my client. There's no way we're going to get a fair trial. And boom, the prosecutor is going to throw the case out of court, right? Don't you guys agree?
Well, I mean, if somebody had the wherewithal to put that together, yeah. But
yeah, well,
it's so disorganized the
saying,
way it is right now.
Right. But he keeps coming on. He goes, because he knows that he's at the point right now that he's afraid that Barry's gonna be cut off or get let loose, right? So he's putting on all these videos, damage control, and saying you guys can give money to Barry because it's not gonna go nowhere. Well, that's not the case, because he's not the BI. It's BI's decision and what they want to do, right? And plus, his case is like the lowest on the tandem pole as far as overstayers, right? very low,
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
He's not a what do you call that? He's not a
Drug lord or somebody
right. Exactly.
trafficking in human
So
trafficking and all
his
that. Yeah.
case
Not on
so
the
his
top
case is
of the
gonna
totem pole.
so his case is gonna go on the bottom of the list, right? And they're gonna go from the top down to the bottom. They're not gonna deal with him for a long time. That's my opinion. But if Frank wants to continue with the case on him civilly, then he should shut his mouth and put a gag order on himself. So
Well,
that's all I have to say. Just
that's asking a
FYI,
lot.
Francis.
Come on up, Frank. Here's your chance, brother. Come on up, cuz.
Yeah, come on up, and if you disagree or agree with me, or you think your lawyer can push this with you, open your mouth every 10, 20 minutes.
This is your chance, brother.
That's not
I
gonna.
know
This
you
is
want to
not gonna
say
ruin your
something.
case.
I know you want to say something. Just trying to help you out.
Well, I
This
know
is
why he does it. I know why he does it though.
Why?
Because there's so many sheep-like people out there that if all of a sudden the momentum turns and people who are gonna do this or that, they switch all the time. Switch camp, go do this, go do that. They get freaked out. He controls the news flow, and he wants the momentum on that side. But
Right.
I've talked to the lawyer and I've talked to the people running the jail. I've been there 3 times, and they say this is a very minor offense. It's only overstay, and we're talking about there's 20,000 Americans that are overstayed here right now. There's 20
not
million people overstayed in America right now, and we don't seem to get all freaked out about it.
Hey, Frank is coming up.
Okay.
Hey,
All
Frank,
right.
welcome to the bullpen.
I'll be civil.
You be civil? Okay. All right. We'll see about that.
Francis,
Roberto,
shut up. Just say your piece and hurry up
you
and get off
wanted
the.
me to. All right. You want me to come on?
Give him a
Why
chance.
don't you shut your bypass gastric mouth so I could
I don't
talk?
have. I didn't have a fucking bypass. You keep saying that because it's the only thing you have. Is that the
No, that's
best
what
thing
you
you
have.
got? Bypass?
You
High
have a
cholesterol? I don't have
gastric
high
bypass.
cholesterol.
Gastric
I'm
bypass.
I'm 210 pounds. Lean,
Yeah,
mean, fighting.
yeah. That's
I don't
because you have a
have
gastric bypass.
bullshit. I lost it in a year and a half by
Gastric
hiring
bypass.
a nutrition. So
And now you
stick that
have
up
high
your
blood
frickin'.
pressure and diabetes.
I don't have.
Damn.
Okay. And
You
you
said
have.
that on your own show.
You want me to give you a list of what you got?
I don't have
You want me
anything
to
right
give you a
now.
list of what you got?
Hey, we're
I don't have
talking
anything.
about Barry.
You
Hit that
have
like button,
everything,
boys
man.
and girls.
You are so freaking frail that when I come over and find you, I'll slap you in the face and make you suck
Oh,
my
yeah,
dick,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
and then you're
Okay.
gonna plead for more because
7.5
you won't be able
years,
to stand
Roberto.
it.
7.5 years, Roberto. Hang it up.
All right,
Hang
well,
it up.
just watch your back, brother. Just watch your back. And
We're
by the way,
we're
and then
talking about
when you
Barry,
get
boys
back,
and girls.
and by the way, you can call the P&P and have them wait for.
Don't need to bother.
Go ahead, go make your piece.
All right.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Frank, I like
Hold
your
on.
baseball
Hold on.
bat.
Thank you very much. Here's the deal.
Hey, you did
Barry
say you
will
was gonna
remain.
beat the shit out of me with that baseball bat. I remember you said that.
Okay, can I speak or shall I just hang up and let you guys talk? I don't care either way. Okay.
Yeah, please.
All right. All right. As long as Barry has a case against him, and by the way, it's not civil, Roberto, it's actually criminal. And as
That's the
long as
same.
he has a
It's the
case
same thing.
against,
That's
let me
even
finish
worse. That's
talking.
even worse.
You
Let
fat
me
piece
say.
of shit.
That's even worse. A
No, no,
criminal.
no, no.
Because
He
now
will
you
not.
tainted yourself.
He will
You
not.
tainted
He
the
will not
case
let me
because
talk.
it's criminal.
He's
If it's
doing what he
civil,
always did when
you
he's
can
with
talk all you
Triple R.
want. If it's civil, you
He
can
will
talk
not.
all you want.
As
It's not going
long
to
as
make
he has a
any.
case against him, and it will be approved by the prosecutor, he will not be able to get out of jail. Forget about deportation for a
It
long
doesn't matter
time.
if you file a case against him. His lawyer all
Yes,
has
it
to do
does
is
matter.
talk to.
It does matter. It does matter. You're a fool. Of course it matters.
It
Because
does matter.
here's the way it works.
No,
If
you
during
don't
the
know the way it
deportation
works.
process, I
Just
know,
because
I
you're the
got a
biggest
fucking lawyer, you
motherfucker
moron.
that wants.
Talk to him. But I will tell you right now, as long as there's to be a case, if the prosecutor does a resolution on him, he can't leave that jail cell until his case comes up, and that could be a couple of years on that
You're gonna
alone.
get coming soon. So
Come on, is that all you
I
got
have
to
to
say?
keep on. Hey!
That's it?
Keep talking.
That's it? Look,
Keep
you
talking.
trying to get money for Barry because you don't like me. Whatever. We all know that. But you're helping
hey
a
man,
fucking real
get off
criminal.
the.
Why don't you
Come
fucking
on,
crash your
Roberto. I
car, you
have to
piece
mute
of
you.
shit? Get off your phone and be responsible. You're on the fucking
Nobody
road,
cares
man.
about you, motherfucker. And yeah, all you subscribers, hey, you're 9,000 subscribers. You can't get one person to help donate for you.
Who said nobody donated? Did I
Yeah,
say that?
500
Nice.
pesos.
No, you
You know,
said that.
20 pay. You know, this and that. Yeah, that's a lot.
I got
He said,
2,700 USA
donate for
dollars.
me.
2,700 USA dollars combined.
Donate for me.
Two
Fuckers.
seven
Bang a
zero
buck,
zero.
make a lot.
There you go.
2700.
Where's
And
my
that's not
donation?
pesos. That's not pesos. So much for that, Roberto. And Big E, I'm going to tell you something, man. You've
Bite
been
you in the
making a
fucking
big ass
ass.
fool of yourself on here. You really
Oh,
have. You are supporting a guy that you know is a fucking criminal. And, you know,
he's
you're
not a
trying to
criminal
save
because he's
face
not
with this.
being charged with
You're
anything. You can't
trying to
say
save
that
face,
because he
and you can't do it.
Barry can come after you
Everybody who came on
for
today's
that because you
broadcast,
telling him he's
they're
a criminal when
against
he's not.
Barry making any money. They're against him making money. The whole fuck. I've been listening to about half of this broadcast, about half of it, and everyone on here was against anybody giving Barry any money because this man has to be held accountable. And you know, you're enabling a person like this. So I don't believe that there really is that much money in the pot for this guy. That's
Thank
bullshit.
you
I
very
don't
much.
believe he's making a bunch of money because people don't
But that's
want
your
him
opinion because you
to
don't
make
know
any money.
what's going on behind the scene. There's a people boots on the
It don't
ground right
matter.
now.
It's
So
not up to you. It's up to immigration. It's not up to how much money you raise. It's immigration. You have no control of that, Roberto.
yeah, but that's
You
why
have
we
none.
have a lawyer,
None.
dumbass, so they can fight
None.
this shit. They're not
It
just gonna
don't matter.
do.
It
If a
don't
lawyer
matter. He broke
confronts,
the law.
it
He
doesn't
has to pay
matter.
for it. He's
It doesn't
nothing.
matter.
He's got.
Lawyer can get
He
anyone
doesn't have
out.
extra
Money
special
talks,
sauce on
bullshit
him.
walk. You know that. In the Philippines,
Yeah,
money
that's
talks,
right.
bullshit
But in
walk.
this
And I
case,
guarantee you have
money
more
ain't
money.
gonna do
We have
shit.
more money than you do.
Money
You
ain't
know,
gonna do shit.
expendable money. Of course,
Don't matter.
trust me,
It don't matter.
Where's
It's a
gonna
my
waste
happen.
of
super
money.
chat, you guys? If you
It's a
like
It's
it,
gonna
waste of
happen.
money.
smash that like
If that's
button.
The
true, Frank, why are
immigration
you
makes
worried
their
about people
own
spending money?
decision.
Yeah,
You can't
why are
make
you worried about people
decisions for
spending
the
money? Why can't
immigration,
you worry about
Roberto, as
spending
much
your
as
own
you
money?
want. Immigration
Oh,
makes that decision, not you. No matter how much money you try to raise for this fucking proven criminal, it's not going to change immigration's policies and laws. What an
that's why
idiot
you
you
have a
are. You
freaking
really are an
lawyer.
idiot.
There are
You are
lots of
really an
loopholes
idiot.
in the system, motherfucker. If you haven't
The
known that by
lawyers
now, then
can't
you're a
do
fucking
anything.
idiot.
He's already
You
been
just
in the
afraid.
national
You just
newspapers as
afraid
an
that Barry's gonna
overstayer
cut
and
loose.
an
I
You've been
never
saying
said
all
in
this
undesirable.
the
time
national
for the past
It
newspaper.
ain't
3
going to
That's
years. That's
happen.
messed up.
all you are
As
worried
much
about.
as you'd like to slap
You
me in the
are so
face, it ain't
afraid
going to
and
happen.
so nervous
I put
about
him in
Barry
jail, and
going
that's where he's going to
loose
stay.
that
Do you
you are
understand
just
me?
coming up with all this
I put him
shit.
in
He's a
jail,
criminal. He's a
and that's
criminal.
where he's going to stay. And he's going to be in there a long time before he gets deported. No money is going to help this guy, period.
The
It's
longer
wishful
the
thinking
longer
on
he
your
stays,
part.
the longer he stays, the longer he stays in detention, the better the fight is to get him out.
You really believe
There
that?
for 6 months, a year.
You really believe that?
Yes, I
Come
do.
on, no, that's lame. That's
Then if
lame.
you don't think that the system, hey,
Oh my
like I said,
God.
money talks, bullshit walks, and you know that.
Not everything
And
is
if you're throwing
money.
money at your
Not
lawyer for
everything
freaking
is money,
nothing,
Roberto. Not everything is money in this world. If you have a crime, sometimes money just can't take care of it. unless
Then
you're
you're
going
in
to
the
go
wrong
pay off.
freaking country, man.
You're going to pay off
Then
a
you need to go
prosecutor.
back and get
You
your
want to go
history
pay off a
lesson about the
prosecutor? Is that
Philippines.
your plan?
You need to
You want
go
to do
back
something
and get a history
illegal?
lesson about the
You want to
Philippines.
give him money?
Because I
He already
guarantee
got
you,
50,000
money talks,
and made a
bullshit
threat that he
walks.
was going to pay off a prosecutor.
You
We
were going
got
to pay
that
off your
recorded.
prosecutor, the
We
prosecutor.
got that recorded,
And that's like
man.
you're paying off the commissioner, sending
That's
him
fucking
emails and
recorded.
harassing him. Yeah,
Give it up, Roberto. It ain't going to work. It's a done deal.
making the
It's a done deal,
prosecutor or the
Camille.
commissioner to change his mind by sending letters
Go
is the
get a
wrong
fucking
thing to
sausage
do,
sandwich,
because it's going
okay?
to
You'll be
backfire on
better
you,
off using your
motherfucker. It's
oxygen
going to
on eating a
backfire on
sandwich.
you. You know, it's going to backfire on you. So you keep
You want to
sending
bet on
those
this?
letter harassing him.
You want to bet?
You know,
You want to
that
bet on this?
yeah,
Big shot travel. Come on up.
You want to bet on this?
yeah, we can bet on it.
You'd lose that bet. I'll guarantee you.
You want to bet, really?
You'd lose that bet.
Ricky Drama. Come on up,
Don't
buddy.
say you want to bet and say you're going to lose a bet. You're either going to bet or I'm going to lose a bet. Make up your mind.
You've already lost, Roberto.
No, you
You've
lost.
already
Drama.
lost.
Come on up.
You haven't won yet.
You've already lost. You've already lost. You're
Ricky
pissed off
Drama, the
because you
man
want to slap me in the
himself.
face, and I got my way, and I got him fucking in a jail cell, and you're pissed off because you didn't get your way. That's all it is.
What's
That's
my
all it
way?
is.
There's never been my way. I'm just following the crowd. There's never been
That's
my
it.
way.
You're
It wasn't my
following the
intention
cattle.
to put
You're leading the
Big
cattle.
Kevin
That you
in
said it.
jail or
Thank you very
wishing
much.
him to go to jail
You're
or
leading the
anything.
cattle.
So
You're leading the cattle.
you're the one who
Boo.
is butthurt
Boo.
because he's the only person that confronts you and tells you what shit's going on, and you're mad because you can't
Come on,
beat
Ricky
him.
Drama.
This is the only
know
way
this
you
is a
beat him,
good
because
show.
you called the freaking BI on him. You know, just like everything else, like you called Biggie's
Hey, I
work
have to pay my
and all that
fucking
stuff.
fine. No. I have to pay my fees every year. He should too. Who's he? Extra
I don't
special
agree.
sauce?
I agree with you. I agree with that.
We all agree on something.
Yeah,
There you
we all
go.
agree on
Wow,
that.
it's amazing. We all agree on something.
We all
That's
agree.
amazing.
No.
That's
We all
the first time.
We all know
We-
this, and everybody knows this.
I agree. I've never missed a payment
Okay,
in 10
but
years.
Roberto, just like you've slandered me and threatened me and Gilda in the past, you think it's right for Barry to
And
put
you
threats
haven't
against me and call
slander
me a
or
child
anything else
predator?
on everybody
You
else.
think that's right?
Don't
You're
give me
saying he's
that
not a
shit, man.
criminal?
You're the biggest
You're
freaking
saying he's not a
bullshitter.
criminal and he shouldn't be persecuted and prosecuted when he has taken money of all these people? Why don't he
You
pay
don't
off
know.
all these people he owes
There
money
you go
to?
again. You're tainting your freaking case. You kept saying he's this, he's that. You don't have proof
He
of
is this and he
anything.
is that.
Do you have
He
proof?
is
Is
this
it in the
and he
court of
is
law
that.
that you have proof? Is it in your
Yes, I
document,
have proof.
in your file, your complaint, everything there that you can prove?
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. Show
Yes,
us.
I can.
Show us that he
I don't have to show you shit.
cheated
That's
on
for my
people.
lawyer to present,
He
not for you.
he slapped a child. You know, show me all this proof. Other
Hey,
than he's an overstayer.
I'm not telling you what my proof is. That'll come out in the case.
Well, fine. File a case, because you don't have a case. Like I said, if
Oh,
Barry
I know.
has
Just
a
like
good
Barry was
defense
never going to go to
attorney, he
jail,
can
right?
get that thing thrown
I don't
out
have
of
a
court.
case.
Trust me,
I
you
don't
don't
have a case. Is that
You
what you're
don't have a
saying?
case.
I don't have a case?
Nope, you don't have a case. Because
Really?
you're
Well, you
opening
also
your mouth
said
right
I'd never
now.
get Barry in jail.
You're
You've
opening
also
your
said
mouth
I'd
right
never
now.
do nothing. I'd never
If your
succeed in
lawyer
getting
is a
him in
good
jail. But
lawyer,
where is he right
but
now?
you told
Where is he right now?
told his
Where is he
bank
right
that
now?
he's
in
a
jail,
piece of
motherfucker.
shit.
He's
a
in
piece of shit.
jail.
And you
I
told
never
this
accomplished
man, you're a
anything, but I
piece of
did. And you're
shit
eating crow, and
lawyer.
you hate the
He
fact
doesn't
that you're
like
eating
get anything
crow.
done. Well,
He's in
as
jail,
an attorney,
bud.
then he should tell you
He's
to
in
shut your
jail.
fucking mouth, because
He's
you're
in
ruining your fucking
jail.
case, motherfucker.
He's in jail.
Not because of you.
Oh, no, I had nothing to do with that.
Ricky Drama's in the house.
you-
Thank you for coming up.
You made
Oh, I
a
had
phone call
nothing to do with that at
calling
all.
the BI, and they came and pick him up. So it's not you. The
Didn't
one
work
put him in
that way,
jail.
bud.
Didn't
Didn't work that way,
Put him
bud.
in jail. Don't be
Didn't
on a
work
high
that way,
horse and think
like
you're the
you're putting
freaking
it.
biggest thing on fuck. And plus, you're a
Smash
freaking
that like button, you guys.
just a freaking tourist in the Philippines.
We got
What's your
27
freaking
likes.
So,
about
so
another
what does
country?
that mean? I pay my fucking dues. He
So
didn't.
what? So there's 10,000
Smash that
other
super chat
10 million
button.
other
Thank you, guys.
foreigners.
Why are you defending a
We
fucking
got
criminal? That's what I want to know.
people. watching?
Why
Come
are
on,
you
guys.
defending the criminal? Why?
He's not a
Because you
criminal.
guys want me to stay
Just
on
because
a
they're
bit
Oh,
on
he's not a
longer.
detention, he's not
criminal.
a
That's why he's
criminal.
Smash
behind
that super
bars.
chat.
That's
Smash
why
that
he's
He's in
like
behind
button.
bars.
detention. He's in detention. Getting
So
ready to
that's a
report it.
criminal. He made a criminal offense of not paying 7.5 years of his immigration. That's a criminal. Define it. Look it up. Brainchild, Einstein. Look it up. Okay.
Trust me,
Thank
that's
you,
the
Frank,
lowest.
for coming out.
That's the lowest on the tandem pole as far as
Well,
overstay.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we sum this up, Roberto, and roll the dice, and let's see where this goes. That's all we can say. We can speculate all you want. I can speculate all I want. I know things
You
that you
keep
don't
saying this
know.
thing over and over, but then you come up the next day or next hour and put all the spills up, and then you say, okay, now let's let the court do the system. And
Well, let
then
me
you
ask
come
you a
back the next day,
question.
and then you
Let me ask you a
calling
question.
them all
Where
this
is
shit.
he? Where is he
So
sitting right now? Where is he sitting right now? Answer it. Where is
come
he?
on, we all know where he's sitting right now. Don't be such a
And
freaking
why is he sitting there?
dumbass.
Because he didn't commit a crime? Because he did something good for the community? Is that why he's in a fucking dog cell? Is that why he's
And
there?
he has the right to get out of it too, if he has to
But he
get
ain't going to get
attorney.
out of it. He doesn't. He will
You
not
don't
get
know
out of
that.
it.
You don't know that.
I
You
know
don't know
this.
that.
I know this.
No, you don't. Who told you? The commissioner?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, come on. Why are you always trying to boast that everybody in the freaking world,
Well, you are butthurt,
you
aren't you?
are
You
like
are
the
really
biggest,
butthurt
like,
over this.
oh, I have all this contact. Oh, the
You are. I
commissioner's on
do.
my side.
I actually do have
Commissioner and I are
contact.
tight. We
Is it
suck
impossible
each
to have
other's dick.
contacts out here? Is it impossible? You are so
You don't
butthurt
have
over this
contact. You
that
know
you
who your
can't get over
contact is?
yourself.
Other people
You
that's
are
doing your
so
work, because
butthurt.
you don't have the brain to have
I'm
any kind of
enjoying this.
or know
Thank you,
anything
Frank,
about
for
anything.
coming out.
So
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Kevin, for having
that
me
people
on.
are
And
helping you out. It's not
Roberto's
you are
just
doing it.
butthurt.
It's other people are
Butthurt.
advising
I put
you
some lotion
because
on
you
that
don't
butterfly.
know anything
Listen to this
about
guy
how to
going
do
on and on.
anything.
He
So
just don't want to
don't tell me
lose.
that you don't have
Roberto
someone
just doesn't want to.
behind your
He has to save
back
faith,
telling
and he
you
can't
what to
save his
do
face.
and giving little
He's
hints.
in jail.
It's like
I
all
say
the
he's in
things that people
jail. He's in
everything that
jail.
people that send
He's
you
in
emails
jail.
telling you
He's
this,
in
telling you that,
jail.
and you
He's
are
in
so gullible
jail. And
that
he's
you
not going to get
run with it.
out. The
That's how
roper
stupid you
doper.
are.
It's
You're
the
the
roper
biggest
doper. You're trying to
idiot
play the
for a
roper
guy who
doper.
has a
But he's in
art degree.
jail.
Big E
Is
in
the
the
freaking
house.
Yeah.
biggest
We got
Fly
idiot
Frank in
like
the
a
house.
on this
butterfly,
freaking
We
sting
got
like a
planet.
bee.
And
Roberto
you
in the
are
house.
Fly
like
like
the
Thank
a
you guys
first
for
butterfly,
coming out.
sting like a
person
bee.
who likes to
But where
suck
is
other people's
he?
dick,
He's in jail, can't you
not
see?
because of you,
Roper doper. You
Come
can't
on, you
pull
not
the
because
guys.
of
roper
you,
doper on
bro,
this one. You can't
bruh,
do the
not because
roper
of
doper
you.
on this one. Frankie Ali says you can't pull the roper doper on this one. Sting
You know
like a
what?
bee, fly like
Um,
a butterfly.
you know
You're
what? You were
butthurt.
telling
You're butthurt.
people that
You're butthurt.
you
You're
want to
butthurt.
put Gilda's
You're butthurt.
name on
Put some
his
lotion on
forehead.
that. Put
One
Come
some
on,
day
lotion on
Roberto.
that.
You
I'm
can
gonna
do better
put
than
Gilda's
that.
Put
name on
some
my
lotion on
penis.
that butt.
So when you're
Butthurt.
sucking on it, you can see your
Butthurt.
name written
Butthurt.
on my
Butthurt.
penis.
Butthurt. 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 Shame on you, by the
A
way, Biggie.
69-year-old man.
By
Listen
the
to
way, how
yourself.
was she? Was she good when you
69-year-old man.
took her in that
Go ahead.
room? You had a
Go ahead.
girlfriend and everything. You
Go
took
ahead
her in
and
that fucking
do what you were
hotel.
saying. Listen, you guys.
Fucking
This is a
full of shit, Biggie.
69-year-old
She was
man.
Smash
about
that
as
like
good
You are
as
button.
your
Talking
probably
like a
one of the
little
girlfriend,
worst
kid.
Frank.
people ever.
Got you
Talking like a
guys
She's
little
here.
kid.
probably
I'm
about
gonna
as
be
good
getting
and
off
competent
pretty
as your
soon.
girlfriend,
So
Frank.
take it easy.
Nobody is innocent on here, apparently. Nobody's
Including
innocent
you,
on here.
including you,
Oh, I am the most
including
innocent
you.
person on it. Show me a
Oh,
crime I
come on.
committed on here. What
You've
crime
done
did I commit?
everything you're
What
accusing him
crime?
of doing.
What crime? What crime did I
Jeez.
commit? I'd be in
I'm not
jail
even
by
going to
now.
waste
What
my time.
crime did I commit? Come on. What
Because
did
you
I commit?
intimidate
Say it.
everybody
What
that would
crime?
want to file a report on you.
What
What crime
crime?
did
All
he
the girls
commit?
that
The crime of
you
Who's in
had
overstaying?
jail?
Yeah,
said things
Who's in
yeah.
to
jail?
For
Who's
overstaying.
in jail? I'm
let
not in
That's a
them
jail.
crime because
He's
of
in jail.
things are going to be
Barry's in
handled not in
jail.
court with
Where's
you.
Barry?
What's going to
Barry's
happen
in the
is somebody's going to
doghouse. Barry's in
come
the
up behind you
doghouse.
and
Time.
take care
He's
of business.
quiet as a
I
We got
guarantee
mouse
you.
50 people watching.
when people are in
Right,
the
guys?
house.
Smash Smash that like
Who's
button.
in
I
the
only
jail
got
cell?
27 likes.
The
Smash that like button.
jailhouse rock, baby. The jailhouse rock. Who's in the jail cell? Me or Barry? Answer the question quick. Who's in the jail cell? Me or Barry? Then shut the fuck up. Take care, folks.
Smash that like button. Come on now. I know you guys got some money. I'm gonna be getting off if you guys don't want to help me out. Come on, you guys.
All right, I'm gonna get off too. So thank you for
I
having me
know
up,
you guys
Kevin.
got some high rollers in here.
Can you hear me?
Thank you,
I don't know
Biggie,
if you
for
can even
coming
hear me.
out, hanging
All
out
right,
with us.
take care.
All right, buddy. Have a good night. Be safe. And when you leaving? Soon? Nope. Nope. Everybody jumped over. Oh boy. Well, we got a two likes popped out. Again, you guys got to remember this is all entertainment. You know, you agree, you disagree, you find the entertainment, you don't find the entertainment. We got 51 watching. We got 30 thumbs up. Try to make a little bit of jingle. I think I made $30. We are all entertainers, you guys. And if you're an entertainer, you know, you try to get paid. You know, if you're an entertainer, you want to get paid. Nothing's free, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong about getting paid when you're trying to be and when you're trying to entertain. You know, there's nothing wrong about it. There's no freebies. This isn't a PBS channel. I'm not getting paid by the government. You know, I mean, this stuff costs me money. So, but I'm Pennsylvania Trucker. Thank you for giving me $20. Blue John, thank you for giving me money. Always appreciate you guys helping me out, helping us out. So yeah, it's always nice when somebody helps out, you know. But yeah, you know, when you want something done, you know, it's always nice when something happens. It kind of inspires, but when nothing happens, then you go, why should I have a show every other day? But you know, but I like to thank all my guests that came out and hanging out here in the bullpen. So you guys, tomorrow is this whole week. The last 2 weeks has been Kentucky, the Kentucky Derby weekend. Tomorrow is the Kentucky Derby. It is the oldest paid sporting event in the United States. It's the Kentucky Derby. I just learned that today. I looked it up on Wikipedia. The Kentucky Derby is the oldest sporting event in the United States. I think that was pretty cool. Yeah. The last 2 weeks has been a lot giant parties and sporting events. The last 2 weeks in Louisville, Churchill Downs. too expensive to go to. But I think that should be everybody's bucket list. All over the world, people go there. Queen Elizabeth been there 4 times. I think she's been to Kentucky, I think 4 times in her lifetime. 4 times she's been to Kentucky. 4 times in out of all the states. So that was pretty cool. She loves horses. So yeah. Yeah, check out the Kentucky Derby race tomorrow. If you like that kind of stuff. Yeah, you guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us here in the bullpen. Be safe, be happy. Another good show. I think so. Again, everybody's allowed to give their free speech, right or wrong. Everybody's allowed to give their own free speech. If you agree with them, if you disagree, yeah. I'd like to thank everybody for coming up. Jerry, DON.C, Lost Nomad, Biggie, Frank, all of you guys. Thank you for coming up and hanging out with us. Thanks for giving us your point of view. Too bad we couldn't get old Bama coming up. Barry J should say. He don't like to be called Bama. But Pennsylvania Trucker, thank you for coming up and hanging out with us. My good buddy Richard, thank you for coming up and being with us always, every day, all the time. Thanks for giving me your support. DON.C, thank you for coming up and hanging out with us here in the bullpen. And everybody that gives me your super chat and your support with me and my kids, we always welcome your support. My daughters are getting bigger and bigger all the time. They like it in Australia. They like the lifestyle and different challenges in Australia. So yeah, thumbs up. You guys have a good weekend. Be safe, be happy. No time to be sad. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, you don't know what it's going to bring to you. So live life to the fullest. And don't let the little things bring you down. And just get up when you're down, and just get up and just shrug it off and just keep on going. Thank you for coming, and just keep on going. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming. I'll have another show maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll have another show on Monday. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. No time to be sad. Talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow or Monday. God bless. Talk to you later.